That session is today. How many cards you got, Frost?
I got one.
Damn. Okay.
I think you're supposed to give him one, Mark. Last time.
Yeah, that
I
was the
thought
one
that
he was
was
supposed
the
to give
one-
me. Is the one that I have.
Yeah, I thought that
Okay.
was it.
Yeah, I mean I could take another one if you want me to.
Yeah, no. No octopus just
You hear
yet
that?
for you.
He almost said yes. He almost said
You
yes.
thought about it. You almost got him.
I did think about it.
Thought about it. Thought
Nope.
about it.
All right.
I get that reference.
One last thing to do, just post this in Discord group, and then we're all set.
Who is
Sounds like a
push
person that was hunted
flashing?
by Morgan Freeman.
I'm sorry. What about Morgan Freeman?
Video, I'll link you. You have to watch it sometime.
Done, done, and done. Now to change a bit of the music. Actually, no, this is fine for right now. Yeah, I will change the music when it comes time to do so.
Here, I'm gonna post that link in a D&D art Discord where I've been getting my commissions lately.
Ooh, yes, please do. Good stuff. Is it obscure right now?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Where is it? Oh god. Where is it? I lost it. Where is it? Streamer alerts. There it is.
It's like the latest, quote we have in Out of Context. It's just fair and calm to loco and nerd.
Nerd!
Nerd.
Yes, I need to save that one. That's the music. That's going to be the good stuff when it comes to it. Alright, hello! Welcome everybody! The time for introductions is starting now. Those of you who are tuning in, welcome. This is the Arcadian campaign. We are a bi-weekly, weekly, random-ass weekly, every Wednesday at some point on a Wednesday. We are every some point on a Wednesday campaign with wonderful Sky Pirates, Lost Legends, and Legacies Abound. I'm your wonderful host, Heroes Legacy, joined by my wonderful cast and crew. Cast and crew, if you would like to quickly introduce yourself.
Well, I usually go first, so let me get my thing up. Hey, everybody. My name's Tillin. Greetings, friends. I also play the mischievous Sundered Spear Mordecai Tanark. Originally a hunter from Nasir, Mordecai suffered an accident that took his legs and eye, only to wake up in Vlua with them replaced. He's since become an accomplished engineer, looking to leave the world better than he found it, and have a blast along the way. Agile with a spear and master of the one-eyed wink, Mordecai means well, but often can't help but let his curiosity get the better of him and steer him into trouble.
Wonderful, wonderful. Gareth, if you would like to follow that.
Why does yours sound so scripted?
Because I wrote it down this time. Hell yeah.
Hi, I'm Young Lionheart. I will be playing our silent stoic scholar, Gareth, a wandering, Yakutoman who's just out to find really cool old historical things and got wrapped up in this mess with Mordecai and a few others.
Delashi.
Okay. I'm KT and I play Delashi. Delashi is trying to find his own way and is on this journey to find his father who's been missing. Sometimes he can be kind of impulsive and sometimes he actually thinks, but either way he finds his way. He uses ice magic and a whip that was passed down to him.
Wonderful, wonderful. And last, our rootin' tootin' shootin'.
Parker here. I play Farron of Ross, the reckless gunslinger of Bane Isle. I shoot things. I have warrants for my arrest in Valua. Overall, I'm a pretty fun guy.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Oh yes, don't ever forget, the time that Farron Ross called a nerd because he was rambling on about his nerd ways.
Such is the way of nerdom.
I would be offended, but not for him.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. So with that introductions out of the way, a quick recap. I'm actually going to throw this. Usually I do the recap. I'm gonna throw this to one of my players, and it's going to be Mordecai. Mordecai, give us a quick summary recap of the previous events.
Well, we gotta find my place in my notebook because I wasn't sure you were actually gonna do that. So, we started off last time with the base on alert. We had all managed to meet up after a rather stress-inducing parade about the Valuan base. But the jig was up. We were found. Just got done fighting a shadow. We bolted because we didn't defeat all the enemies. The Delashi had managed to hide most of them behind an ice wall, but such is the way of things, they were getting their way out. Instead of booking it straight from the elevator, we actually ended up diving into nearby what looked like a terminal room where we kind of barricaded ourselves in and spent 15 minutes ish going through and finding our way out and seeing if we could, instead of running around with our heads cut off, see if we could actually figure out exactly where we need to go, which we did, and we're locked in. And apparently they could funnel gas through there, so we were panicking a bit. Delashi managed to pull an ace in the hole again and blow a hole in the floor, which is in fact a wild magicked his way to victory, and blew a hole in the floor, which we dipped into and landed in the study you see on screen, where we were soon joined by a mad scientist and his sorcerer lackey and his Valuan shadow ninja lackey. Verbal sparring ensued, turned into a fist fight, as they usually do, which we actually did pretty solid on. They escaped through in the hole through the floor,
not too
which
bad.
is actually where we need to go next. I got mind blasted, and I'm still reeling from that, but nobody died, and here we are.
Wonderful, wonderful
Yeah.
summation of events. Yet,
Shush.
as Gareth says. Well, with that, welcome again to the Arcadian campaign. So, DeLoco left your group, diving into the hole with his assistant, and you decided to take a quick moment to examine the room for any bits of infinite evidence before proceeding onward. You found a subsection titled Project. Did I say Zeta, or it begins with a Z?
No, it was Delta.
Delta.
Project Z and
There's
V.
It was
as well.
V and
and
Delta.
Delta.
That's what it is. Not
Yeah.
Zeta. It was Delta.
Don't forget playing Uwu as well.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, woos.
Oh god.
Get your damn woos out of here.
I mean, that's in the hidden shelf that DeLoco didn't want us to find, but we found anyway.
So the Mordecai Gareth fanfic.
Oh, Jesus
What?
Christ.
We're not at that level yet.
What?
We're not at that level of popularity where people are creating fan fictions of the characters.
The less you talk
man.
about it, the less likely it is to happen, man.
I believe in the internet.
You believe in the internet? Jeez.
Oh, man.
So, what is your group doing right now? You do have a passageway. It seems either to going down further down this hole. It might be dangerous, depending on, because you don't know what's going to be down there. You know, DeLoco is presumably waiting for you, definitely at the bottom of the hole. Or you could try a different route. What would your group like to do?
In recap mode, before we ended last time, Mordecai had also imparted that during the fight he figured out this bookshelf up top did have a passage behind it, and then there was also the other main way out of the room. And as far as okay, so the prisoners are on the floor below, which I believe is the bottom floor, and there are 3 ways out. One of them is on this floor, one of them is on the floor above us, and the other is the main entrance we came in through, all the way at the top.
Correct.
And pass.
So why don't we go to the secret passageway of safety?
Secret tunnel.
That makes sense to me. And we also might be able to find our way out of here through that passageway as well. Apparently it is a should have wrote this on this current page. A garbage chute on this floor will apparently take us out.
I point to the hole that they'll go into. So you're talking about that one right there?
No, I mean out of the base entirely.
Oh, I was about to say, because the trash went down there.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
You hear a faint voice ringing in your ear, like if it would be said, but it's probably your imagination. Ned. Oh man. So, what is your group choosing?
I mean, I cannot deny curiosity for what is behind a bookshelf passageway.
I mean, I don't think there are gonna be guards waiting for us behind the bookshelf. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Do we still hear alarms going off?
Currently there's no alarms going off that you
Well, that's
can
nice.
hear.
Also, this is bugging me, but who dis? In the blue?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That was the icon for the dude we have to save.
Don't worry about it. Also, Jordan says, "Hi, Trash Dad."
No. That's me. Hi, Jordan. Anyway,
Oh, bookshelf?
yeah. So, when I saw it the first time, I don't remember. Did I happen to notice any way that it might be opened?
Give me an investigations roll.
Okay.
So you did not notice it the first time. You just noticed that like it did seem to have etchings and grooves that revealed it slid somehow. It takes a bit of time to get the right click of the books. It seems like there is some sort of pulley that you have to do. Like, alright, so it's the third book on the upper left, and then you have to do another book on the second row from top right, and after you pull that one and another one, they both hang there slightly, and then finally, if you pull one more book on the bottom shelf, you realize that would have came all undone because DeLoco's a short little shit and couldn't reach the other two.
I was about to say, I'm like, isn't he like 3 feet tall?
He is
Like,
3
how
feet
is he-
tall.
I mean, there is a ladder. I had to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm playing Pokemon.
Oh, okay. I heard baby, and I'm like, what?
Gareth, did you step on something?
No, leave me alone, out of character.
So it takes you a few minutes, a little bit of a while, but you're able to click the lower bottom book, and the whole shelf collapses down, revealing a back passageway.
Oh, well, look at that.
I unfortunately don't have an edited section of this map, so there's a back passageway that you can clearly
Yes!
see there.
Look at this passageway.
Oh, convenient.
You know, I was almost upset when I discovered this. I was going to attempt to push the whole thing on top of the little bastard, but...
Shame.
And yet here we are.
I mean, it's a nice secret.
Would
a
you
secret.
like to continue down that tunnel, or are you going somewhere else?
We already spent this time opening it. We might as well, right?
Perfect. Yeah.
I mean,
Why not? And as
Yeah.
we go past by, Farron's just gonna knock some more stuff off the desk out of spite.
like a cat. Like,
You're like, the angry cat Farron Rost just knocks over some books in frustration. And like, DeLoco. So your group proceeds down a back hallway. It seems that there's a few different passageways here, but they're actually conveniently marked. You see that there is a map on the backside of the tunnels. It shows that there is one passageway that splits off to the left that leads back towards floor 3, as well as some unknown tunnel. And then the tunnel to the right shows a looping casing down towards the prisons.
So there's left tunnel goes up, right tunnel goes down, and the third one's unmarked.
The third one also goes along the left side, but it is unmarked.
Okay. Choking that down.
So 2 tunnels on the left side. Both are presumably going upwards. One unmarked, one back to the 3rd floor, to where the barracks are. Or the 2nd floor barracks. Yes. 2nd floor barracks. And then the other one going down towards the prison cells.
Okay. So left passage goes up to 2nd floor then.
Yes. Or
Okay.
whichever floor was the previous floor that
We
you
were-
went to, that you fought all at.
I see. So I believe we were on 3. We're on 4 now, and we're going down to 5.
Yes.
Cool. Nailed it.
There you go.
So down we go.
Let's do it.
All right, down, down, down we go. Where we'll end up? Well, technically we know.
Technically.
So, your group proceeds downwards, down through the decently lit tunnel. Some notes kind of, not really scribbled on the wall, but kind of done in utter mutterings, all at a bit of a 3-foot height.
It's like a toddler with a marker.
Just being like, no. Or either like, no, or no, unsuccessful. This, that, no.
I'm gonna give these a little bit more of a passing glance as we walk and see if anything pops out.
It seems like they're all missing pieces. It seems like he had something else on him that maybe if you had, you could decipher what some of these other readings are, but they're very nonsensical by themselves. Even as you go down this hall. It's like he was writing in frustration of something that he didn't want to acknowledge, or other failures that he was ashamed of, and be like, alright, I don't need this. I can just put this on a back wall to leave. It's not a part of my notes. I don't need it.
Okay.
Your group goes down further, and it opens to a door. Very steel, not really locked, door. With a viewpoint right in the top.
How big is this thing? Just normal sized door?
It's a normal sized door. It's just a big steel door. Okay. Whoever's the first in line of your group will go and see that the door is unlocked. You can pretty much easily get into it, and you open it into a small viewing room. You actually have a complete overview of the a bit of the prison cells from where you are. On an upper chamber. It seems that in order to get to the chamber itself, you have to go through a rather large room, and then access into the prisons from this perspective. It actually looks very familiar. The room in question looks very familiar to what 3 of your group experienced back in Valua. Seems to be a way-between chamber.
Seems to be what?
A way-between chamber. So where they would have prisoners probably fight things.
Seems familiar.
Interesting.
So can I forget what I had in last, but if at all possible, can I pop the purple one in and just
the purple one was in.
I'm gonna lag behind a little bit and pull up the eye patch and activate it and just see what I see in here.
Ooh. Roll me lore.
I'm gonna, as I do this, I'm gonna pat Delashi on the shoulder, just spot to me for a moment, and I'm just gonna like let him guide me while I do this. I guess.
Okay, I got
lore?
you.
Yes, roll me lore.
I got you.
It's a fat nothing.
Fat nothing. You do seem to see some things. It really doesn't make too much sense to you. But you notice that there are a few lingering wills, so to speak. You see that there are fights between creatures and people of the Ixness. You see all manner of people. There's some who are strong, tough, ready for a fight. Some more meek and meager, but able to cast some types of magics. All have very mixed results. Some fighting multiple times. You really can't make sense of what they might be trying to allude to, but you know the images are familiar all the same.
And I'll leave that at that for now, and I'll pull the eye patch back down.
Done deal.
Nothing?
Ugh, nothing good.
Hmm.
It's about the death in this room.
Your group goes from this higher end control box chamber down a bit of stairs through this main, I would say, boxed room, boxed fight chamber, into the prison cells. The prison cells open up and you see a vast array in row. As you get here, doesn't seem to be much of a sign of the Loco. But there does seem to be signs of other prisoners. You step in and you look about. Everyone roll me notice.
Man, I roll like shit today.
Oof.
I thought she got it.
Alright, Vrost. I think you're the one I'm missing a roll from.
You know, so that I've clicked and it's not going through Roll20. Let me refresh it.
Okay, not a problem.
It took a while for mine to go through.
This is what, the investigate again?
It's notice.
Notice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, that should be...
Hey, there you go. That one worked.
Nice, alright.
Strange how Roll20 just bugs out sometimes.
So,
Mhm.
Frost, you were the first one to notice there are a few Ixen nests here. Of course, they've been taken prisoner. Mostly a bunch of different men, even though I'm reusing an asset. Don't worry about it.
That's just my question.
It's a few Ixen nests that are there, having very similar designs, the garb that look all from the Temple of the Green Moons. Delashi, you find, also along with the Ixanes, there is definitely a stranger here. A stranger down in the lower corners. One who has a bit of familiar Valuan clothing.
I pointed out to the group, like, they look kind of out of place.
Not
So they
taking
do.
much notice of you, like the prisoners there are all slumped over in their cages. They kind of give you side glances and then back down.
With all these lovely notice checks, any signs of active guards?
There does not seem to be any active guards at the moment.
Okay, that's not suspicious at all.
I mean, you could infer that with all the
Oh,
in
all
between
the.
levels, there might not
Sounds like
be
it.
much of a reason to keep the prison as on lockdown.
Sounds like there might be some hoodlums rolling about.
I know that our main objective is Alchemist. If, that is, him. But do you think that we could free some of the Ixa as well?
You would find a hard time talking me out of it. I thought that was our plan the whole time.
I think he's just looking for another excuse to air quote use his spear.
I mean, if I have to get the door open, then yes. Wait,
The spear in
you
his
son of a
neck.
bitch.
Farron opens his mouth.
Is it so
Closes
hard to
his
believe I'm
mouth.
actually trying to do something nice?
I believe you, Mordecai. It's okay, don't listen to them.
So since I rolled shitty notice, I guess you're probably the only one I see. In the absence of someone doing something else, I will probably mosey over there here in a moment.
Alright, you mosey over to the first one. Roll me empathy.
But if I will also put this out there, if anyone else would like to do that or something first, by all means.
Yep.
I'm just kind of going through his pack and he's pulling out his tools to start unlocking these gates.
Ah, very good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Anyone who's unlocking, give me either a physical roll if you're trying to break something open, or a crafts roll if you're trying to pick something open.
Would burglary fit this as well?
Burglary also fits this as well.
Yeah, I'd
burglary
say
or
so.
crafts. Correction.
Excuse me, friend. Is it one of the male Ixness in here?
Yep.
Alright, you
Ross,
said you...
pick one that you successfully get out of.
Alright, Ross is actually gonna go down to the end and will kind of work his way through, so all the way over here. He's gonna notice the stranger over here in this cell and just be like, mental note, check back on that one after this one.
Did you say roll empathy first, Mark?
Yes, I said roll empathy first. Because you are
Alright,
communicating with the ones that are over here.
Miraculously, I do not have proficiency in that. Standard roll!
There you go. So,
Pardon me.
Vrost first, and then Mordecai. Vrost, you successfully click, open up the steel gates that are confining this Ixa. The Ixa looks you up and down, and a bit weary, kind of examines all over, and is cautious to walk towards the door. Mordecai, you feel the same result. At first, the Ixa looks at you, and they say something in a foreign tongue, and then kind of back up and skitter, and their palms scrape against the floor, and their back is now pressed up against the wall.
I'm sorry. I'm holding my hands up in a peaceful gesture there, empty. It's I'm going to get you out of here. I don't know if you can understand me, but this should, well, Father always said actions speak louder than words, and I'm going to try to get the lock open.
Gotcha. Roll me crafts for you. Delashi, Gareth, how about you two?
That's a good one. Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to open the one in front of me.
You're going to attempt to open the lock?
Yes.
Alright, roll me a crafts burglary, or if you're going to strong arm it, roll me physique.
Wow.
Gareth. Yeah, I'm like, Or do you want to roll wild magic?
That probably would be a good idea.
I mean, who knows? You burrowed a hole through the mountainside. Why
I don't
not
want to
here?
burn this person up.
I'm sure there's something out
exactly
of
my
the 42
Please don't
spells.
blast a hole through the gate and the prisoner.
I'm sure like something in those 42 spells could potentially be useful.
Mark, stop encouraging this. Stop.
Not bad. Gareth. since a few people are going to have some successful lock openings, how about yourself? What are you doing, Fred?
Can I use like blue magic to tinker, change it a little bit to slice the bars?
You can roll me magic. You can roll me magic.
Such options.
Right?
Not that you need them, apparently. Jesus.
You're able to cut a single bar, but you find as you cut them, the bars themselves have a kind of resonance and they start to shock down with electricity.
Ooh.
And you
That's
find
just
that
rude is what that is.
you find that I'm actually surprised more of your group didn't try magic in the first place, but this actually works. You see that your magic, as it cut, it sliced horizontally and then shot down along with the electricity.
That makes certain kind of sense.
So I'm hearing, be careful using magic on the bars. That's what I'm hearing.
You're hearing something. Anyway, so back to Mordecai and Delashi. You two successfully. Mordecai, because you have your proficiency in a bit of technical skills, you have just the tools for the job, and are able to open up the gate with relative ease, like opening it up, and the man sees it in the gate and is still wary, but now gets up to his feet, his back still against the wall. Delashi.
Like to point out when the doors open, I will make plenty of room for him, so I'm not like boxing him in, and just kind of gesture over toward where any of the other prisoners might be gathering.
Okay. Delashi, you didn't think you had anything really on you to really figure out how to open this thing.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason, you noticed that there was just kind of a key on the side. You're like, oh,
That's handy.
that's a bit of luck.
That is pretty handy.
Might have been pretty much to this cell, and you take it and you're like, all right, this maybe it'll work. And you try it, and it works for this cell, for this particular cell.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
then, like a large clamoring, and then the gate opens.
What the hell? There were keys?
They were keys.
Apparently so. We might be making this a little too difficult on ourselves.
You got the luck option. You hush.
Sometimes that dumb luck just kicks in.
And I myself appreciate that. In a similar fashion, the Ixa doesn't go to the back wall, goes to the side wall and peers over. He looks like he's kind of ready for a fight, but he's very exasperated, and he gives like a few coughs, a few sickly coughs.
Oh. 6 feet apart.
Social distancing.
Social
Hey,
distancing.
listen, man, this is a
6
prison
feet.
break, but I ain't here to get some Rona.
So 3 of you have successfully gotten some out, and the 4th one has noticed a bit more odd with the prison itself. Upon hearing these clicks, and then the gates opening by, you hear from the one side across from you, Gareth, a man steps up, and it was the same man that Delashi kind of pointed out before. He's like, "Hello there. Are we being let out for some reason?"
This is a prison break. We're getting y'all out of here.
You'll have to forgive me if I don't be a bit skeptical. What are your names?
I'm Fair and Frost. And I kind of motion to the rest of them. You got Gareth, Mordecai, Delashi.
May I see all your faces.
You can look at this belt buckle, see I'm from Lord Bane. I kind of shine it in the light.
When you show that, he I see. Well, I guess I do have some thanks to give.
Would you happen to be or know an alchemist?
He kind of gestures his arms out. That would be me.
Oh, excellent.
I thank you for coming to rescue us. I didn't know there was really a rescue party to send.
Or something of a... I don't know if you heard the alarms earlier, but we're clearly professionals.
Yeah, clearly. Take a lock.
Also,
Wave my around.
does he look like a balloon? There's one right there to that one to get you punched by him, I promise.
He does look like a Valuan, but he looks more like a noble.
No, I was talking to Ilkames about Frost.
Oh, about Frost. No, Frost. Well, not anyone that I've seen in more recent times. Upper city or lower city?
I'll talk about it.
Understood.
If you could just shut the fuck up so I can get this lock. As you see, Farron's struggling a little bit as he's getting frustrated.
He does. The lock does not come undone.
Can I assist if he accepts?
Can we try my key?
You can
I
assist.
stop.
And then
I look at Delashi, like hands on my tools that are in the lock. You have a key.
Yeah, I found it.
The Farron takes the tools, puts it in his pocket, holds out his hand for the key,
There you go. Hand it
takes
right
the
over.
key, puts it in the lock. Does it turn?
which way are you turning?
The right way.
Yeah. Usually it's
I
left to
know.
lock, right to unlock. So you
Look,
to be turning right.
Look, the effort to give him shit right here and have someone else take it over to turn the key in the other direction would have been funny, but roll me. You know what? I'll roll something on the side.
See how lucky you are.
You apparently this key is somewhat much like your buckle, a skeleton key of sorts.
Oh, hell yeah.
And also click. Thank you.
Oh, shit, well,
Farron's just gonna walk to the next cell, try the key again.
You almost
He's
had it.
grumbling the whole time.
You almost had it, I
Butters.
promise.
You just need a little help. It's okay.
It doesn't unlock the next cell.
I blink, I look at the key, look at the lock, I stick the key back in there, I try again.
Oh my god.
Even after looking at the Laoshi, the key kind of was like, I'm sorry, bro. What did you want from me? I only
I fling the key over my shoulder and pull my tools back out. Get back to work.
The key.
Anyway, we're happy to have found you. Lady Iris sent us.
Oh, how is the little miss?
Excited to see you safe. And she wanted us to bring him back to the island or just make sure he was safe.
She would like you to bring him back to the island, but knows he probably won't.
Yeah, I remember her saying that.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. But either way, the young lady will be very excited to hear you're safe, and would love to see you if you could make way for the visits. What the fuck? Is that a tiny man or is that a key?
It's a
Hold
tiny
on.
key.
Just chuck it over his shoulder, just laying on the ground.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh man.
It's vaguely
I
sticky.
I
love
was
it.
actually going to really hope. Yeah, never mind. I'm going to derail. I'm not going to derail. I'm going to continue.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I'll tell you fun stuff after. So
But regardless, I believe it must be in your best interest to come with us. Do you happen to speak Ixa? Whatever the language is called.
Ixa. It's like somewhat of an Aboriginal language.
I don't believe any of us are fluent, and if we want to get all these people out of here, then we probably need them able to understand at least one of us.
I would be more than happy to assist.
Oh, thank you so much.
If you will help us escape, then I will not only be indebted to you, but will give you the best of my aid and effort.
Excellent. And I personally have many questions for you as well, but that's gonna wait for the ship.
Rust, roll me once more.
Nice.
You open up another door. So you have the Ixas slowly start to come out of their cells, hearing more clangs and clamor that goes about.
Oh, and let's try to keep this quiet.
There'll only be 2 left. So, with a bit of time and a bit of finagling, your whole group works to get all of the Ixa villagers out and congregated towards the center of the room. Ilkamis himself speaks with them in their native tongue, conversing with them, telling them that you are there to help and you are aiding them in escape and to get them back to their village, to their homes, or at least out of the prison at the best. Unless someone is suggesting otherwise.
Can I pick up the key and take it with me?
You may certainly pick up the key and take it with you.
Okay.
Make you a nest like this.
Souvenir?
Yes, and I'm going to attempt to use it on other doors, of course.
Oh my god. See, it's fine.
Go ahead and roll.
Wait, to take it?
No, are you using it on another door?
Oh no, not right now. All of them,
Oh, okay,
all of them
okay.
escaped? No, I mean later on.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna use it on a random door and see what happens.
That is hilarious.
Trying
I
to
see
get
no
away
problem.
the key.
I see no problems with this. And just recapping, we came from top side,
You came from
north
top side.
on map, and there's another way out. Well, another direction to go south.
There's another direction to go south.
Okay, I'm gonna sidle up to Ilkamis here. No. Are you familiar with the layout of this level at all? I don't know how.
I am unfortunately not quite familiar with the prison. It's not something I myself even bothered frequenting. I've merely been a captor here, unfortunately.
Just thought it worth asking. Don't know how often they moved you around. Do you have
Not-
any idea what's down in the southern passage?
No, unfortunately. Usually when they caught us off, they make sure we are very well blindfolded.
And I'm turning to the group. We have the passage we came from, and what seems to be a way up from there.
Welcome, welcome, friends. As your group finally all congregates, you hear loud.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Well, it seems the rats have finally arrived.
Oh, the trash has recycled, I see.
Well, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And why, look! I
really
have the
determined to carry on the
treasure of new subjects. Well. What to do, what to do? I think, and you hear a large slam as the southern passage,
Well, that's my question.
a large gate
Yep.
rises up and slams. It's just a steel plating of it. And you hear it like 1, 2, 3, 4 steel plates rise up and cave, like bar that entrance.
I see. Man. Shit.
Thought he fell off his stool when he did that.
He did
We
sound a
have to
bit
go
squeaky
very
just
far.
then.
Attention, attention!
Oh boy.
All
We have a nerd on the
Valuans.
intercom.
It is now on the intercom. It seems that there has been a bit of a breakout. Some sort of creature has invaded the base. We now have to leave and condemn this place. And you hear an alarm. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, great.
Please start evacuating and get to the Valuan ships, as we will have to tell the Queen that we must excavate elsewhere. And you start to see a few creatures come from the side that you were at. Please make way to all esteemed exits. Those who do not get out will be left behind.
By the way, looking at the group, dibs. Whenever we catch up to him, whenever we find him, dibs. That's all I'll
He's
say.
all yours.
Charges will be set, although I would like to not blow up the base. If the monsters run amok, we will have to condemn.
Are
2
the
hours
speakers
of the
within
limit.
sight?
The speakers are within sight. Would you like to blast them?
I would.
Roll me to blast the speakers. Gareth already
I
was
just
like,
I just gotta give everyone a look and go, yep. Cast a.
Oh, there's one from Gareth. Gareth hits it, and then it goes into this.
Oh, shit.
Okay. You hear more of the message. Make your way out, subject. I mean, esteemed soldiers, fight for your. And then another blast comes from Gareth as the intercom speakers are blown apart, and now we change the music. With that, you do see a signal and emergency lights blare up, and a countdown timer begin.
Great.
The base itself is set to explode in like T minus. For us, it's 2 hours. For the in-game equivalent, it will be 30 minutes. And as you see that, you just hear all manner of creatures coming back from the room that you once entered before, and now start to come into the room that you are at now.
Oh god.
Can look at Alchemist. Are you any experience fighting?
I am not a fighter, I'm sorry.
Any experience casting?
My boy, I'm honestly, I know we are running for our lives, but I'm a pacifist, good sir.
Okay.
I can't very well.
Very well. More on that later. Which one of these fine Ixa subjects looks like they can hold their own at all at this point? Is there one that looks like an obvious candidate?
They look very beaten and battered, and actually afraid of the creatures that are coming out right now, unfortunately. This is now turned into a rescue mission. How many of these soldiers are you going to be able to get out?
How many what?
Missions.
How many of these people are you going to be able to get out? As the creatures come out, I'm taking a wonderful page from Fire Emblem here, folks.
I'm gonna quickly ask Alchemist which one of these men. Ask these men who would be willing to fight. Out of any of them, quickly now.
And he stumbles and he's like, starts to ask in a foreign tongue, like, is anyone, there any arms? The sickly one himself, who Delashi found, coughs up and still is like, kind of squares up almost like in a Muay Thai fighting stance, and like somewhat of a martial stance. It's like, you see him like cough up, and he wipes his face, and he's like, he'll be ready to go down fighting.
I'm gonna pull my dagger and point it grip first at him and tell Ixnus he can borrow this if he wants, but then wants it back.
He relates it to him. I will change the tint of the one on your left. That will be our one Ixa fighter.
We are here to protect you. Use this only if you need to.
Did it change the color of the Ixa?
Did not.
No.
Did not. Alright, so here's what we have. Unfortunately, I meant to get with you on this, Josh, to do initiative stuff. For this one, I will be doing group initiative instead. So it'll be you and then them for that instead.
Okay.
But next time I will work with you, like when we do all the little side upgrade stuff, I'll do that with you, if that's fine with you.
I'm sitting there wanting to see what you can kind of see, like what's going on about like the token stuff and all that stuff, but we'll deal with that another time.
Yeah. I gotta remember to have a side session to how I was your friend to figure out and flesh out these things. Yeah. For some reason it's not. You know what? Alright, there we go.
Okay, I see the one now.
So it does it. It just doesn't do it to the current token that I have out. Okay. Oh well. Anyway, so. And with that, we were starting. Done. Into the fight, into the fray. What first steps out appear to be 3 dog-like creatures. If anyone would like to roll lore, you can perhaps figure out what these creatures are. Especially,
give me a second. I was making popcorn.
especially you, Mordecai.
Lore? Do I get a plus to that?
Not at this moment. Unfortunately, these creatures do seem familiar. The one in the middle actually seems almost from Valua itself, but the other 2 seem to be a mixture of that, but from the Ixalands.
Okay.
Be careful of them. That's what you can gather. It seems that they'll probably have a mixture of those types of energies, of the yellow moons and the green moons. Since you are the group, I will have the group first decide your battle order. Whoever would like to go in what order you please. No, please encourage this.
No, please what?
No, I was reading the chat. Sorry.
Oh.
Continue to go back.
Right, so Ross wants to go first, if that's cool to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
With me?
Alright.
Because we're moving up to about there. Remember, rifle's still on big blast mode,
Big blasty blast, yep.
and we're shooting at the one in the center.
Alright, shoot at the one in the center. Roll me magic, friend.
Full power!
Alright, alright. Alright. And are you using the called shot with this to hit all the multiple targets? Like, I'm just
Yes.
making sure you don't, because it's a
We'll
difference
go-
between taking a multi-target penalty versus just the regular shot.
Alright, Skull Shot I know allows me to spend a point to clear a condition. Would that allow me to do like a multi-attack with that?
So basically, what your called shot does is it allows you to not take the penalty from multi-hit magic or multi-hit attack. It's what, remember when you were in the train, how you were shooting multiple things?
Oh yes, you're right.
It's
You are
that.
right.
So basically, with this, it'll keep that 3 for every one of them. If you did not do that, it would separate that 3 between all 3 of them.
Oh, okay. Yes, I am spending that point then.
Gotcha. Dun. And spend. Also, if anyone in the chat has some battle music, prison battle music, I'll be happy to take it as requests and put that into the stream.
Give me like 2 minutes.
Not a problem.
Bonus points if it's Jailhouse Rock.
Oh god.
No.
All right, so let's roll for them. You do the blast, and all of them seem to jump and dart and circle around where the blast it made. It made a little crater on the floor, and they all circle it, and then they look at you and growl. Now going into a bit of pack mentality.
Well,
Yes, hello, Delashi.
no, I was just saying, well.
Oh, well.
Seeing that, Baron's just kind of flick his thumb, so it's to the other setting on the gun now. A little more focus fire for the next round.
I'm surprised. They rolled high on that one. Who is going next?
I can.
Alright, done. Gareth, your turn next. What are you doing?
So, you said they're red and green?
They're yellow and green, and then, well, the small ones are red and green. The middle one is yellow and green.
I'm just gonna fire off like a normal shot at the one in the middle.
One in the middle? Alright. Roll me. Alright. You successfully hit the center one, and it goes back with a... And it's almost a bit mechanical of a yelp. As it reels back a bit and shakes its head, and then tries to get its footing back. That's 2. Who's next?
I was muted. Whoops.
Ah, Mordecai.
Wait, I'll take my turn. So I'm gonna take a few steps closer. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Just to make myself the most appealing target, I suppose. And since they're all nice and grouped up, I'm gonna put my hand out and channel some red magic and drop that sucker right there. I'm cast.
Alrighty. Roll me magic, friend. Are you trying to hit multiple, or are you just hitting one?
I'm trying to hit it in a point where I could potentially hit all 3. Because fire is the AoE one, right?
Yep.
And my shitty rolls continue.
You try to blast at them, and then again, in much similar way to Frost, Gareth being the productive one here, they seem to circle your energy and then try to reform.
Oh, so they like almost went amorphous to dodge it.
No. Sorry, not amorphous, but they leave, but like a pack.
They scattered and returned
scatter
into
and then
formation.
return into formation.
Okay. Did you frightened for a second?
No. They're not slimes. We're not fighting slimes right now.
Alright. Since I tried to attack off you, I can't really do anything else, I imagine. So if I can't do anything else, then I will just...
You do have, and again, Ross too, you had a free action and as well as a movement action if anyone wanted to do either of those as well. If you wanted to either converse to alchemist or try to formulate a strategy, those are your options. The timer is still clicking down.
Okay. I'll just call out, I'll try to present the targets if you guys can attempt to keep me covered. So I'm not running straight up to them, but I'm definitely making myself the closest target, and I've got my spear brandished.
Done. There also is a, I don't think we have it at the moment here, or I don't think someone has it at the very moment. Oh shit, there's all the... Did you put the prison break that I just had? Sorry.
Me? What, me?
No, the sending me music. I think
Maybe? Question mark?
no, I saw
Big maybe.
Ross sent me the prison break I just put. Actually, here we go. I'll go with I'll put Ross first and then oh, nope, wrong thing. Beep. Wrong thing. All right, in honor of Ross, here we go. And then I'll put Garrus up next. Hold for show, hold for a quick change of battle theme. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. All right, so Delashi, you're up next. Are you doing anything?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I want to move forward a little bit,
All right.
about here.
Yeah.
And I want to use my whip to send like a spray of ice shards at them.
All right. Are you targeting one or multiple?
Like around these two. Ooh. Like,
So you're
on the
targeting
side.
two then.
yes.
Okay. I need you guys to be specific whether you're targeting all three, two, or just one.
Got it. We're
So-
still learning.
No, not a problem. Roll me magic, please.
Okay.
Done and done. Let's see what they roll. Unfortunately, the ice shards whip out, and they scatter and come back, and they shift their focus, going from Mordecai to you, Delashi. And while the main one, the center one, has its eyes fixated on Mordecai now, the other one now shifts its focus towards you.
Fun.
Anyone doing anything else?
Maybe we might have to just take these at one at a time.
All right. Yeah, these are speedy little fuckers. So Mordecai, I'm going to have you roll me. Actually, nope. I forgot. They do this. I'm going to need. Well, first, let me see if it does it real quick. You roll me. Your magic is low. The center one howls, and you see blue energy come from around its lower half. It does have one blue spell, the center one. As it tries to cast something, but to no effect. It looks like it was trying to boost it and its companions, from what Gareth kind of conveniently recalls. The other two, the other two are going to move quickly after that. And rush out here. And rush out here. I need from Vrost and Gareth, roll me will.
Oh,
Okay. And then Delashi, I need you to roll me will.
Will?
Yes, roll me will. Oof.
Oh, Jesus.
Do I get a card?
Yeah, you get a card.
Yay.
I could hear the shit-eating grin.
I heard the shit-eating grin.
Yeah.
Oh. That's what I need to do. So, 1, 2... Not to all players, no. I almost gave everyone a card.
Yes, dude, it's all players.
No, I'm not giving it to
You're all
everybody.
so inspired.
You see green energy come and wave around your group as it looks like lightly the only one affected is Gareth. Actually, hold up. I need to make a roll for the Ixas.
Ooh.
Ooh. Barely. That's big. Gareth, you huff in a slight bit of noxious fumes. Just on your turn, you just have to make a quick will roll, just to not take like a point of will. That's it. But it seems like it's not going to last that long. It was just a quick cough of the breath, and you cough up slight blood, and the Ixa that Mordecai gave a dagger to also recognizes it as he begins to cough too.
Joy.
That is their turn. Now it is all your turn again. Frost, you're up first.
Okay, I am narrowing my sights onto the one directly in front. Single target, just gonna go and, bap the thingamajiggy.
Bap the thingamajiggy? Alright.
Yeah.
So single target, shot, pierce shot. Roll me magic. Ooh, 4, nice. 3. You take it, whip out, in a quick roll up to fire. You take it, and it tries to run over somewhere else, and you click it, another mechanical as it kind of veers off a bit to the side. Has only one left. And gets hit and knocked over. It kind of stumbles a bit to its feet, kind of getting back up, and gives a little grrr. Back at you.
I give it the finger and cock another shot.
And cock another shot. Next one up. Mordecai, you're next. What do you do? Or wait, no. It was Gareth.
It was
Gareth
Gareth.
went second. Yes, Gareth, you're up.
Okay, so I'm sorry. So you said these doggos are green and yellow?
Yes. Or no.
Okay.
Yes. Let me pull up the fair.
I'm sorry, they look like electrics, so I figured.
They do look like electrics. They're called fairliths. They have green, red, and yellow. Yep. I have their sheets pulled up on the side.
Okay.
Ooh. That's something I gotta do.
Oh, I was wondering why no one's listening to me. I have to mute it again.
Nice job.
If you would like to roll me lore again as a free action.
Sure.
All right, here's a character sheet.
You're
You
welcome.
you recall and you look up and you relay this information to the group.
Wait a second, I've played this Pokemon game.
These are called fairliths, very home to the Ixa nation. They are wild dogs that have come accustomed to magic. It seems that they've been tweaked a little bit due to DeLoco's machinations or designs, having a bit more armor and bits about them.
Bits.
Where'd you put it?
I'm putting it right now in the chat. You're going to find it in the lore tab. Are you doing an action or anything else?
Yeah. I want to. So, God, there's 3 things. There's fucking 3 moons.
They're 3 moons. They only
What the
have
hell?
minor spells from each of the moons, though.
Um, um, do I still have to do the will roll again?
Yes, you do have to do one roll. Just get above a 1. There you go.
Yay. Okay, and
You shrug off a bit of the poison and then, like, kind of spit out, like green mucus that was kind of festering in your mouth.
Ew.
fun.
Ew.
Fun.
I'm alive, it's fine.
You're
And
alive.
I'm
It's
gonna
okay.
shoot at this doggo with the blast of like gun blue magic.
Gun blue magic. Which doggo? Closest doggo? Alright, done. Doggo by Delashi. Alright,
Oh, please
shoot
don't
at
hit
it.
me.
Alright, done. You hit it, and it goes back.
Dog noises.
What'd you say?
I'm getting a kick out of your dog noises.
As it takes a step over and gets hit past Delashi's side. It takes... Done. You do still hear the wails of the sirens go on. Are you moving or doing anything else?
I'm just gonna kind of stand in front of that Exa.
Okay,
Come
done.
on.
Mordecai, your turn next.
All right. So have either of these taken physical damage? We're trying to keep track.
They have not taken so much physical, so much as magic and will damage. The only one, actually, I think if you click on them, you'll see how much damage they've taken.
I am unable to click on them. That's fine.
Alright, then never mind. They have taken some hits. That is what I can say.
Well, either way, I'm just gonna do what I do best, and I'm gonna try to interpose myself between it and the crowd, and I'm gonna take a stab at it with my spear.
Alright, done. Take a stab. Stabby stabs.
Stabby stab.
Roll me fighting. You take a stab at it.
Nice.
You take a
I
solid
was like, oh,
stab.
three's not that great. It's much better than negative.
And it takes a big chunky hit.
All right, get a good lick in there. And then, am I able to take another strike at a disadvantage? Is that what we talked about?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck it.
Alright. You take the second hit and it almost connects and it barely kind of grits its teeth around the tip of your spear and kind of holds on as you push it back to the side.
Mordecai, now's not the time to be playing with the dog.
Bad dog. I did not intend to throw the stick for it to catch it. Is there, and so, yeah, I moved and I did all that, and I guess that's my turn.
Move, did you think? Done?
No, we're good.
Alright, up next. Delashi, your turn.
So it's like to my front now, right?
Yep, it is to your front now.
It's pretty close to me, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna reach out and attempt to freeze it.
Okay.
Magic?
Like hand on the slap freeze?
What did you say?
Are you going to like slap freeze it? No, I'm sorry. I was wondering
Pow! Right
what you were
because-
doing.
I'm gonna give it a little slap.
All right. You're lucky you have crystals on your hands.
Oh god dang it.
Well. Oh, that's
Watching, now is not the time to be petting the dog. Both of you.
I'm sorry, they're so cute.
Do you not see the blood coming out of this thing,
You
Garrett?
gently you go to slap the dog, and you gently caress its back.
Honestly, I'm fine with that. As long as it doesn't bite me.
It confusedly growls at you and barks and jumps back.
Oh. So
Yeah,
it likes
it-
the pets.
Out of character. Take it home.
It's
Get another one. Bring it home. Give Murder Bird a friend.
Mark.
Swear to God, you bring home another animal to this island, I'm murdering the whole party.
What the hell did I do?
Could I take it? Or no?
You
How
think
are
you just
you
'cause
doing
patted-
it? This
You like
is
you crit fail pet the evil dog and you're gonna just take it home?
Yes. And?
I will state this. All things are doable in this campaign. It's all dependent on how you spin it in terms of story and what you roll. Okay?
Fair enough.
So, if you want to take a dog home, roll well enough and tell me what you do. I'm not going to give you the answers to this one. You got to think for yourselves. I love you. All the loves. God damn it. Stop writing take the dog home in the chat. Alright, so that is your turn. God damn it.
Yes.
Are you doing anything else? Are you doing any of the free actions?
I'm gonna step back a little bit.
Okay.
You can call it a good boy, because you have that action to speak.
It's just gonna growl. I guess I could try, but I don't know if it would mean anything. I think I would just confuse him more.
All depends on what you roll. Alright,
Alright, I'm gonna
anyway,
call it a
I
good
will
boy.
say... So you're just gonna call it a good boy?
Yes.
Alright, you call it a good boy.
Oh, I don't have to roll anything?
You do have to roll something. What are you
Okay.
doing? You have to tell me what it is that you're doing.
Well, I want to call it a good boy, so do I need to use empathy?
Would you like to use empathy?
Sure.
Alright, then roll empathy.
Mark, what do I have to roll to call you a good boy?
Nothing, it's free.
It is a free action.
There is a... That comes from... God damn it, I gave him a +3 to that. I gave him a +3 against that.
Fast forward to fucking 10 sessions later. Whoa, Delashi, what are we gonna do? What we're wrecking?
Oh my god.
Now I'm getting flashbacks to... Never mind.
This is where we see the party just get obliterated by the gunslinger of Bane Isle. What happened, Frost? I don't know, they fell off the ship.
Just loading the shotgun.
Uh-huh.
Just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. It gives
I
you a
love the close
visible
channel.
look of confusion and goes slightly at attention. That is your action. Now it's their action. As they move, I need everyone to give me a notice check.
I'm just fucking nailing it today.
Same.
Christ.
What do your elf eyes see? They don't see shit. This one's only got one eye.
I was gonna say eyes. I only have the one.
All right, so I'm gonna roll for
I go to look around and my bandage slips and I start seeing spooky ghosts. Whoa.
roll for
I see dead people.
You have no idea.
they still roll better. All right,
I need to explore
you
that more.
hear the sounds. Like, there's some familiar sound that you hear, but you really can't place it. And you hear it coming from the back now.
Hmm.
From
From
where the door's
over-
closed?
From where the doors are closed, yes.
It's familiar.
It's familiar.
Who or how?
You all did not roll well enough.
Dang it.
Especially Mordecai and Garrett. Delashi,
Just.
I will give
You're
this
good.
somewhat to you because you rolled.
Okay.
You at least rolled a 2.
Mhm.
Ross, unfortunately, you've not heard a sound like this before.
Did I go one?
It sounds insectoid almost.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, is it those things?
From the beginning.
Oh God.
You said it sounds like a Talos, and I was about to be like, you know what? No, I'm done. I'm just gonna get up and leave because I'm not dealing with the Talos in the middle of a prison.
Oh man, and you are a wanted man, friend.
Oh no, it's even worse. It's Can I say it?
You can't say it yet. Delashi is the only one who kind of has a vague inkling.
Okay, but
yeah.
like out of character.
Yeah,
Out
that's
of character, you could say it. Out of character, you could say
Okay. Okay. It's head crabs.
it. Oh my god, the Ix are so fucking lucky right now.
Thank God.
2 Ixes get attacked.
Oh no.
Yeah. And you see, like, these spider-like crawls over husks of bodies, commanding them like puppets. Spring out
Okay.
and try to lurch at them. The Ixa that was given a dagger to coughs up blood again and is, like, able to push his back. Just barely, though. As the other Ixa runs a bit, Ilkemis grabbing him and pulling them and saying, like, "We must get out of here!" And pushing and bringing him over to the side over here. The others coming right over here, moving these groups. Moving closer here, moving right there. You two got scared. Moving here. As these spider-like puppeteers come out, and they're like, making these strange clacked noises.
So these 2 were already dead, or we just lost 2?
They were dead already.
Okay.
They were in prison cells. And they got released. It looked like it was bodies that you glossed over. And they sprung to life, and being commanded by these spiderlings.
Can I say something out of turn order, or do I have to wait for my turn?
You can say something out of turn order since you didn't take your free action.
Okay. We may want to consider just running. I don't know if we can fight and keep all these people safe. We may just have to blaze forward.
Mark, I have an OC question.
Yes.
In this campaign,
Yes.
does Quicka specifically affect only one person, or like in game a whole party?
For Quicka itself, because it's the first level, right?
It doesn't have levels. It's
Gotcha.
Quicka is the sonic spell.
Yes. Let me
Okay.
double check my notes. Okay, yeah, and that's why I have the dogs closer together too. It affects those who are near you. So if you want to affect others who are away from you, it takes it at a minus. And if someone's standing right next to you, it doesn't take it at that minus.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is a single target person spell. So you could point it over at somebody, conduct it on them.
But I also have the option of possibly doing it AoE
Yep,
at a disadvantage.
at a disadvantage around you at an AoE for each person. But conversely, if you wanted to affect Dalashi, yourself, and the Ixa that's right next to you, you wouldn't take a disadvantage for that. Specifically that one. And it's for that quick a spell in general for what I have, at least for what I have written down here. I know some spells I was still tweaking and working through. Increm will not work like that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I will shout, cough, cough, Vrost. Think back to your RP, cough, cough.
You know, I've got like quite a few. You need to reference which one that you're talking about, sir.
The words of Waltz ring in your head. Where, remember, you have access to all of your red-based spells with your gun, with your blasty blast gun.
It's the problem solver. It's why we developed the problem solver.
Yes. Waltz is like, you might not use it for your intended purposes, but I think, you'll figure it out. There's more than just shooting things down. AKA, I'll give you this one. You have an AoE Increm with that one.
I was just literally looking at it. I was like, oh, next turn. I know what I'm doing.
The words of Waltz, the Forge Master, ring in your ear. You have something that could be a use, friend. That's why I made it for you. The dogs are going to go. Mordecai, roll me Will.
I just sat back down.
Haha, nice.
Will,
Yes, roll me Will.
standard roll.
You get hit with some green noxious fumes as you take 1 point of will damage and start coughing up a bit of blood yourself. Some mucus filling up the back of your mouth, and it feels disgusting and rancid.
Oh, this is awful. Ugh.
He's going to take a different action. You hear a large howl coming from the other dog, the one that you attacked, or that you caressed. Correction, Dalashi. As it howls, and you see green circle. Oh man, that might. All right. A quick note: it might not get this effect if you do decide to keep it. Anyway, a green circle comes out, and you see another dog pop up from it.
Ooh.
Two dogs.
Disclaimer. I was like, because these things have the ability to summon more of their kind.
We're going to need to get out of here if we want to keep these prisoners alive.
And then the final dog takes a mad dash at you, Gareth. Roll me fighting.
Wow. Fucking it's Romeo when I come home.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Basically.
It comes up, jumps at you, and heel kicks with both of its hind legs and flips off of your face. Just poof, hitting
What is
you.
this, an anime?
I mean, have you seen the art style? It's close enough.
Close enough. And you take 1 point of physical.
Okay, mangy mutt.
A bit of like a sore black spot now kind of forming on your cheek as it like really crushed into your cheekbone there. All right, and that is that turn. God damn it. Ain't cleaning up after it. Top of the round, group's turn. You now have 2 spiderlings and now 4 doggos to deal with.
My gosh.
Looking around, Farron, thinking back to Waltz's words, we're gonna sit there and take his gun, crank a lever real quick. He's getting increments casted. So people can get protected, we can get running!
Where are you casting, friend?
Alright, so with it, that one is the protection and attack buff are recall correctly. It does. And I want to get all my allies and myself within nearby. How big is it, I should ask?
For this one, I would aim towards the Ixa right below Gareth. You could get a blast of those 4. I would say this group right here.
Alright, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna drop that blast, get them protected, and tell them to get going, like get moving now.
Alright, roll me magic, friend. As Vross loads up. Damn. Do you want to spend anything to increase that, friend?
Yes, I wish to, spend a fate point to increase that, because
Spend a
that's
fate
just,
point.
yeah.
What aspect are you spending the fate point on, friend?
So this is all part of locked and loaded. I mean, so he's got the tools for the job, so he's just gonna,
The wise
be ready to
words
go.
of Forge Master Volt's ringing in your ear. Get to it, get hardy. As you lock in the barrel, click back the gun, and fire off the buff cannon right there. As it shoots off, adding +2 to that roll. Hitting those. Delashi, Gareth, as well as the 2 Ixa, feel a rush of red energy. Their muscles just kind of tense up and then relax as they feel more empowered right now. Blood pumping and coursing through your veins. And you just feel as you take a breath, like that oxygen is just hitting you right. You all take a increase to your physical rolls. You will have that for, so it's 4. You'll all have it for at least 2 turns. Done. So, up next, Gareth, what are you doing?
I have a buff to my physical stuff?
Yep, you have a buff to your physical.
Cool, I'm
You
gonna
have a buff
stab
to
the
the
dog.
top. You're going to stab the cyber dog right in front of you?
Yeah.
Alright. Done. Roll me fighting.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh.
Done. And you got the... did you apply the buff to that, or no?
I didn't apply the buff.
You didn't? You didn't?
Fix.
Alright, so I'll apply the buff. Done.
That's a good difference.
That takes a bit. Yep. Another 2 points. And a more mechanical howl goes now as it goes. And actually gets pushed back and slumps over dead.
Ha.
Right there.
Dang, Gareth.
Very nice.
Dead.
As you cleave through it. Mordecai, you notice some mechanical bits from it. As it gets cleaved in like a crossed pattern, most of its chest coming ripped open. You notice a few things look familiar.
Familiar isn't something I need to worry about right this second.
Nope, that's up to you.
What? Okay. My question was this was this a bad dog or was this a kamikaze dog?
This was just a bad dog.
Okay.
It's not a kamikaze dog.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold up. I need to double check that.
Nope.
I don't believe it's a kamikaze dog. But for logistics' sake.
The fact that you have to check to see if there's any kamikaze dogs in your Skies of Arcadia Fate checklist that amuses me.
Yeah, no, it's not a kamikaze dog. Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna scooch. Oh, don't have my character clicked. This way, just a touch.
Alright, done?
This is the dog I already injured, right?
Yes.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do it again.
Alright, done. Fuck.
Do I get my card, sure?
God damn it, yeah, you get your card, sir. Alright, here's a card for you, friend. Yeah. Mordecai, racking up another good boy card. Alright, done. You fucking... Alright. Stabby stab, right?
Yeah. I said bad dog!
Stabby stab. Yep, no stabby stabs. You stab it and
Yeah.
it goes...
Oh.
As it gets hurled over and dissipates.
Okay.
And it just gets cleaved and gets thrown across to the side.
I'm gonna look to Ilkames and say, you're the only one who can actually speak to these people. Get them to follow you and get up to that door up there and wait for us there.
Alright. I understand.
You're in the center of the fray right now. We're trying to save all of you.
I know. I'm trying.
And you're doing
And
well.
he's kind of holds up his hand after seeing you kill the dog too. He kind of holds up his hands to his face and he's like, takes a breath and is like, not the time. And gestures to the Ixa, is like, and speaking in their tongue is like, come, we must run.
And
As they start to huddle more over and get going up to there.
I'm just gonna turn back to them. It's like, I'll try to keep them covered. And still fresh and new on the multi-attack thing. Would I be able to sidle over here and try again at a disadvantage, or?
Yes, but it would be a little bit bigger at a disadvantage because of... Well, no. Yeah, so it'll just be at a regular disadvantage.
Okay, well, I'll body block over here and take a swing.
Done deal. Are you taking a swing at the one that Delashi caressed, or are you taking a swing at the one
You
that
know,
was
I
just
really
summoned?
don't think I was paying attention to the caress, but either way, I'm doing this one.
Done
and
deal. Perfect.
Puppy.
Oh, I probably don't hit that.
We'll see. Nope. The dog, in much similar fashion to the one before, actually readies up and goes and grabs and gives a bit of a tussle and now holds tight its jaw onto your spear.
Well, if you're biting the spirit, not to biting anyone else, I'll take that.
You're playing tug of war.
So now she does not the time.
What did I say about playing with the dogs?
I'm trying to keep the dog busy and trying to get these people out of here. Come on now.
I mean, I guess it works. Just keep it entertained.
Up next, Delashi, your turn. What are you doing, Delashi?
I'm moving here and I'm going to use my whip on this one. And it's just gonna be my
Step
whip.
back if you want to take your whip.
Oh, okay.
Like, at least have one square distance.
Like
you
this?
go. Yes.
Okay.
Now watch me whip.
Now watch me, Delashi.
Alright, yeah, so fighting?
So you just want to fight it, or you going to magic it?
I'm gonna fight it because I get a plus.
There you go.
Should I go ahead and add it to the roll or wait till after?
Yes. I will add it.
Yes.
I'll add it. So roll your fighting, and then I'll add the plus.
Okay.
Roll your all natural fighting.
Oh,
Oh,
Son of
give me a
bitch.
card.
Give that boy a
Damn it.
card. You
All right.
in room break range, boy.
Yeah, that. Fuck. Well, shit, because that's with the plus as well.
That's
come on,
an
that
8.
thing's dead. That thing just popped and exploded like a
You
fucking
pop
balloon.
the body as the spider itself jumps up and away.
Oh god.
now not having a host to attach itself to.
Can it only attach to dead bodies?
What do you remember from last time?
Your boy got an 8 and you created another threat with it? Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
You remember how weak these things were without the body?
Yeah, that's true.
You can one-shot them, yes. They're just also going to look for another host and create hilarity, like before.
I'm just upset because I
You
remember this is how my
before.
this is how my second character died in D&D. These stupid head crab things. Not these ones specifically, but
This one disappears and goes off.
Ha!
As you just whip crack and split its body in two, the decayed husk just snapping as all the tendrils and tethers that were keeping it puppeteered just go careen, and you just see the spider itself whir and whisk off in direction to the darkness.
Ugh, that's so gross. I'm done. Yeah, it was
All
my
right.
turn.
Did you want to take any free actions or anything else?
I mean, no, I'm good.
All right, done. Next up, that is all the players. Ixos who can move will move. Right, that is there. You were kind of stuck there. You're going to move.
this is looking better.
Yes, it is.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
I thought you were making like
No, there's
suggestive DM noises.
there
Oh, I
is
thought it was a cow.
there is some more of the countdown as you hear.
Listen, that's either an alarm or that's the local's phone going off and he's next to the intercom. I did not understand.
I need everyone to roll me another notice check.
Shimata.
Frost, Gareth, you're probably going to notice this.
Oh, let me roll.
And Delashi, Gareth and Delashi both notice that again from the further entrance, two serpentine-like creatures
Oh no.
start coming out.
Oh no. It's a good thing this dog has my attention so focused. In the other direction. Oh fuck, man.
Actually, for once, for both of you, I was going to say just Gareth, but actually, Delashi, you too can roll lore on this one. So both of you roll me lore.
Okay. I don't think I have that. Okay.
Dun dun dun. And I'm going to look at your father's wisdom real quick.
Dad?
Yep, just for you, Mordecai, I'm gonna put in the what this thing looks like. Actually, you can click. You both realize what this is, and you both get different information that you piece together. This is a Serpentis, home to the Ixalands. It is a mixture of snake-like and insectoid-like creature. And in the lore taps, you have that. You can share with it with the group. Or not share with it with Mordecai and get him to focus on the doggo.
Oh fuck that. Hell no. I just opened that shit up. Oh man, you're fucked if I turn around.
Oh no.
Bro, I don't even
God.
mind snakes and I hate the shit out of that.
Ugh.
It is these long insectoid serpent-like creatures that have 2 antennae that act also somewhat like arms, that have like spear follicles at the ends that they use for magic.
Bro, like, I'm uncomfortable.
Good.
Like, Tillin legit does not have a fear of snakes at all. Like, it's the kind of thing, if I get bit by one, I'm gonna freak out because I don't know enough about them to know, like, which ones are okay to get bit by type shit. But that's just uncomfy.
You hear some low droll hums. Actually, further down from the hall, it sounds like there's an intercom cranked up to even a maximum volume.
It cut out, which just sounded like a perfectly cut scream, which just makes it better.
Die!
I think your mic is actually filtering you when you talk in his voice.
Yeah. And you hear the crackled laughter and screams of DeLoco. You can only guess that he's excited to unleash his creations and other alterations upon you.
Lovely.
And the only other thing that's going to go is the doggos, because they haven't gone. Doggo that's grappling with you, Mordecai. Roll me fighting. You stay a bit tousled. It has its mouth firmly clenched onto your spear, and it's like, give.
It's
Oh,
ridiculous,
that's cute.
dude.
It was the same one that Delashi pecked.
Don't hurt him.
The other one now coming over to your side. Take this one at a disadvantage. And you're going to roll me will, friend.
I'm gonna roll Will.
Yeah, roll will.
Oh, that's not good.
As it jumps over its ally and just opens its mouth and...
For the peanut gallery, I'm already at 2 out of 4 Will,
Oh, okay.
and I lost by 5.
Are you going to re-roll at a plus?
I should, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that. That's, well. Fuck it. I'll burn a fate point. And I will use Son of the Sands, because growing up I was a hunter and used to fighting creatures. Standard roll! Should have added the 2.
Would you like to spend another fate point, friend?
Just do it.
That's fucking well. Might just kill my fate points over here.
Doggo's coming in clutch.
If I have to tap into another aspect, I guess I could use Machine over Man.
Let me look at your character sheet. I wouldn't go with Machine over Man if I could.
I already used Son of the Sand. It's either
use
Benevolent
Son of the
Engineer or
Sand.
Machine over. Benevolent Engineer. Okay, I'm really focused on getting these bros out.
You are there for your common man right now. I'll give that one. You're in an act to defend the others. Or why not your high concept, the Sundered Spear?
Oh, I didn't know I could tap into that. Okay.
Yeah, you can tap into any of your concepts, even your trouble at times. Your trouble
Oh.
is just something that I can invoke to get you into more problems than out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're re-rolling it again, and if it's still bad, then that's just oh, the cookie crumbles. Oh!
God!
Oh no! Oh.
This cannot be possible!
I ain't got no will, baby.
Mark, you gotta throw him a bone. And, like,
No, he doesn't have to. It's half a dice roll.
Jesus.
But you might be carrying me out of here.
like, how is it this bad?
When you roll 3 ones and a 2. I'm getting hardcore flashbacks now. Goddamn.
The fate wants you to roll down. Oh God! All right. I have your character sheet pulled up here, friend.
When the DM's trying to help you out.
Ooh, all right. Fuck. So, 2. Would you like a mild or moderate consequence, friend?
Wow. Wow.
You can
Tell me more.
You can. All right. So, welcome to moderate or mild.
I don't know how this works.
Today, friends, loved ones, everyone here watching at home, welcome along with us on this intrepid adventure where,
Holy
for the first
shit.
time in our campaign, one of our players has now hit the term of severe injury, where it has gone over their stress level and into dangerous territories. This now has invoked a mental stress of such severity that Mordecai himself will have to choose something to deal with right now that is going to inhibit and very egregiously affect him. He has taken a subject of 4 points total of mental will stress. He has already taken 2.
So
And
from this one attack, I got 4.
in this one attack because of 3, a -3. You've taken 4 points because he rolled a 5.
Alright, well, it's bound to happen. Let's do it.
So the way I did it was in phases of 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. So you get to choose. So you can either take out for your pleasure and entertainment
Oh,
a
boy.
mild consequence, where it will something that will affect you and hinder you a little bit. Your rolls will take a -1, but you'll be in the fight, Captain America style, and still kicking. Unfortunately, you will have a total of 4 stress active, meaning anything else that you take is going to be ramming on that stress even further.
I feel like I'm getting like grounded by All Might.
Conversely, you can choose to take a 4, a moderate consequence, something that will definitely inhibit you, kind of lock you up in certain moments, causes your trouble to act out a bit more, perhaps. But you will only take, you will take all that damage into your consequence, meaning that should you find some way to absolve yourself of this consequence, it will be fine and not impact the rest. You could still take a few more licks and kicks. But what is the choice for you to make? So, in layman's terms, you have 2 mental stress right now. You can take up to another 2, because I think you have up to the 4 or the 3. Is it the 3 or the 4 checkbox that you have?
Mark, I was already at 2 and I just took another 4. I'm at 6.
Yeah, so you can choose a moderate consequence to or you could take a severe consequence and heal up everything into that severe and still take damage from other things. You'll just take minuses to your roll.
Oh god. Okay, so I take a consequence and it heals my will, but then I have a side effect. Is that what I'm understanding?
Correct. To boil it down, you have 3 choices. You can take a mild consequence for 2 of the damage, a moderate consequence for all of the damage, or a severe consequence for all of the damage as well as the damages you've taken currently. Resetting your defenses, so to speak.
And then what were the actual consequences again? I'm trying to absorb all this. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. This is the first time, and I'm glad that we're getting to this, and I will try to be expedient in explaining this. The consequences are going to affect your mentality. So, for the mild consequences, you could have quick little visions of things. Things that aren't there that might affect how you attack. So you might actually hit nothing sometimes.
Okay.
You could have a moderate consequences where you start to hear things, whisper things. You might be paranoid of the things that are around you, or have a latent cough. Something that might trigger because of this effect. You're going to be taking some noxious fumes here. So you could be coughing up blood a bit here and there, and it could transcend into your physical stress. Something along that lines. You could either take something that will affect you constantly that you kind of have to battle, or just take negatives to your roll. Those are what your options are.
And so if I just take the mild, if I get hit one more time past that, then I'm probably just taking another consequence anyway.
You will take another consequence to yes.
Okay, and if I take a moderate, then I'm just back down to 2
Yes.
will damage, and
You're
I
just
just have
back
to
to
deal
2.
with that.
Yes.
I'm going to get hit again. I'll take the moderate.
All right, done. So, you see that Mordecai takes this noxious gas to the face, and he falls down. The fumes just kind of cascading around him. This dog on top of him, just kind of howling at him. And you see, like, he's coughing up, finally gets the dog, throws him off of him, and you see him stumble, and he just starts puking up a bit of blood. And he's just like, that's going to be that round. Right.
Woo.
For your consequence of moderate, are you going to take something that affects you consistently, or are you going to take something that just affects your rolls?
You know what? You tell me, man.
I'll go with the rolls for this time. So you'll just take a -2 to your magic-based rolls.
Well, okay, and then the other option would be, like, I just have to, like, RP something out, and
Yes.
maybe it'll fuck me in other moments. That's more interesting, honestly.
If you want to do that, then we can do that.
Sure. Okay,
Alright.
so
you don't take a minus to your rolls, but I will be throwing stuff at you that will be messing with you, okay?
okay. If you want to type out details to me in private, that's fine.
Not a problem. Write the poisonous curse for your moderate
Jesus.
consequence.
All right.
Alright, done. Top of the round. Vrost, it is you.
Oh boy, our friends are getting jacked up.
You
We need to
see
escape.
your friend get nailed down. What are you doing, friend? You cutting out there?
This is a shitty situation overall.
Yeah.
So I have this old guy here all up in my face. This poor some bitch here stuck behind him.
Yeah.
Probably trying to escape. Yeah, 2 snake things. Yeah, 2 doggos. Mordecai's dying. So in that, he's gonna like swing over here to the side of Gareth, and out of the 2 dogs, what seems in worse condition?
Unfortunately, wait, let me double check them actually. I don't think either. These ones. Okay. The one at the top has 1 point of damage on it. Looks like in worser condition. The one that jumped on top of Mordecai and howled in his face with noxious fumes.
So the one that is a bit more damaged than the other, I'm gonna focus my sights in that one, and we're gonna deliver a shot to it.
All right, Pearson,
Yes, sir.
done. Roll me magic.
Ooh.
Damn. All right. In an effort to like save your ally, and you're like, Mordecai, and just come up with your gun, and you're just like, all right, time for the problem solver. And because this is a problem that really needs fucking solving, you raise the barrel of your gun, and as you pop the fire off, and it just pierces not only through the head of the hound, down into the floor, shooting next to it. It just goes down and plops to its side. Its body collapsing to the side of Mordecai. It is gone.
With that, Ross is gonna command out to everybody, run. I'll bring up the rear. Get out now. Don't fight, just run. And he goes and cocks another shot into the gun.
All right. Are you shooting again?
Oh no, it's just to prep the shot for the next one.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. All right. So after that, Gareth, your turn. What are you doing? You
see.
did notice that there were two serpentine-like creatures up at the top, kind of blocking your exit.
Trying to think, I still got like one dog here. And a head crab.
There's one head spider. There's potentially another head spider lurking in the darkness, as you recalled before. There's the doggo there. God, that cone. And there's the two serpentine creatures up at the top. They're serpentis.
Okay, so I'm gonna watch as Rouse does his thing. Mordecai's alive somewhat. I'm going to run up and take a shot, trying to like get like their attention and take a shot at this one.
All right. Roll me magic.
Boom.
Ooh. You take a
Card
shot.
time.
Boom. Hit it. You actually clip one of its antennas, and it goes. And it starts reeling and kind of skirls back, curls in on itself, and then has its head stretched out looking at you, its whole body collapsing inward defensively.
Yeah, I'd suggest you stay there.
That's done.
Yep.
All right. Next up, Mordecai, you coughing up blood. You hear the whispers.
Oh boy.
And you just hear DeLoco's laugh.
Wait, did you actually say something in Toloka's voice? Because I swear to God, all I heard was.
That's all I heard too.
You just hear a constant laugh
Ooh.
ringing in your ears as you feel like just this gross muck going and coursing from your chest. It feels like you're being choked constantly. You're trying to breathe. You're trying to breathe. You're trying to breathe. And you're like, all right, I just need to take one. You struggle and take one big breath, and it hurts. It like physically pains you. And you muscle barely through it and get to your feet. You can't move, but go ahead and take an action if you'd like. Take one or the other. You can move somewhere, or you can do an action.
I had one job. I did it. Swing.
Are you going to swing at the dog next to you?
Yeah, it's still got my attention. I don't want to get hit by that again.
Gotcha. That's fair. That's very fair. Roll me fighting. You're able to take another swing at it, and it takes a hit. It goes.
And I just like spit this probably combo of like blood and mucus or whatever out just
this combo
onto it
of
if I could.
blood and green mucus, not onto it. You spit it
Ew,
elsewhere.
Just-
Rust, you see like this blood and mucus ball come from Mordecai and kind of land just off the distance of you, and you kind of look at it and you're like, ugh, ugh, and it almost makes you want to throw up.
You're gross.
I feel gross.
Oh man. Hey,
and
Delashi!
Yes?
For funsies.
Huh?
This is probably the worst time to do it, but I want to do it. I'm going to invoke your trouble.
No!
Yes. If you would like to
Okay.
spend a fate point, you can counteract this.
Am I allowed to know what you're doing first?
Yes, yes. By
Okay,
all
go ahead.
means. I want to invoke your trouble
Mm-hmm.
of me impulsive never, and how like you've seen how your friend is getting hurt right now, and in an impulsive act of kindness, you want to try to see if you can randomly like go for some wild magic and maybe help him out.
Oh man. Delashi pulled a hole in my chest, but I'm glad I've already started talking to you about another character idea, Mark.
No balls, you won't do it.
If you do it, you get it for free because I'm invoking it, and you get a fate point.
I'm here to save you!
I mean, pretty much.
And I'll let you know. I'll let you know there is a spell. There is a spell that could potentially help him.
Oh, wait, I know that one! Oh!
The one that gets so high.
Okay,
You have permission, fucking go for
I
it.
was about to say, do I have permission? Is that okay with you?
In the future, we don't have time to give permission, but just know you forever have mine.
I just want to make sure, because I was gonna agree, but I don't want to do it without, because something might happen to him.
Listen, go for it. If you kill Mordecai, I'll only be disappointed in you forever.
Alright, let's
Alright.
see. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Alright.
Oh no! Oh no!
Alright.
Oh
Stop,
Oh,
full stop,
no.
stop, full stop. Do we remember which one was the lightning blast that blows holes in mountains?
no! That's a pretty common number, which is the major problem. It's in the 30s.
Alright.
Do we
so
remember?
6,
Delashi, do you
12,
remember Talk to Me, man?
18,
Did I
Talk
get
to me.
19 last time?
18,
Didn't I get like a 19
24,
or something?
You know, I'm gonna scroll up. I'm gonna cheat.
24,
Was it 19?
30s.
I think it's like in the 40s. It's like 49 or something.
I'm remembering a 3.
Look at the moons, and it goes by like however many spells are in that.
It also depends on how he orders it and everything.
How true it is, Mark.
I don't. Yeah.
I love
Stop
how,
that.
I love
Stop
how you
that.
all are trying to piece together how I have this arranged.
You vaguely mentioned it before.
I did vaguely mention it before.
Just know that Delashi has good intentions. Whatever.
My good intentions! Thunderbolt! Fucking Pikachu over here.
Yep. Also, I would have never done this. This is all Mark. Don't blame me.
It is.
Okay, I'm scrolling through a message history, and I have a line somewhere in here that says, "I invoke the power of hentai."
All right.
That's
So,
when we were spamming Mark.
so,
Oh, that's right.
so funny enough,
I was.
it's the best of both worlds. Mordecai. I almost said Mordecai. Roll me will, please.
Oh.
Bro, that's what got me into this mess.
I know.
Exactly.
It's perfect. This is
Can
gonna
I-
work. Don't
Can I
worry.
invoke babysitter and
I was a
help?
little late for that, Garrett.
You can give him +1, sure.
That's
Okay.
almost a crit for me, by the way, if I will
I know
say.
you
Yes.
get a good boy card. You get a good boy card.
Well, I thought we only got point cards for 6. I was just saying, like, this is how shitty my will is. take a-
Delashi, roll me magic.
I don't wanna.
Delashi, roll me magic.
I don't wanna.
You made your bed, now lie in it. This is how D&D
Erica,
works.
don't you damn try to distract me now. I'm doing the listings.
Oh, are you trying to... My man, Gareth over here.
Seriously?
God damn it.
Erica's a bro.
So, Mordecai, your eyes get very tired, and you feel very sleepy.
No.
You start drifting off into slumberland.
Why did you cast Lipara?
Make sure you don't turn my head to the side.
You see, like, in an act of like, hey, Mordecai, let me try.
This will make you feel better. You're right.
Yep.
I feel great.
You put Mordecai to sleep.
Thanks,
He is no
Delashi.
longer in physical pain. He's resting.
Well, there you go.
And, you know, maybe that blood came from my mouth, maybe it came from my temple, and I have a concussion. Time will tell.
It's okay. I'll buy you a drink later.
So you're asleep
What if
now,
I did
friend.
not know the move roost? I'm sorry.
Maybe you perform sleep talk like a Snorlax.
Yeah.
Delashi, now that I've invoked that, you get your action. So do what you will.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Bro, we should do Pokemon teams with our character. Never, I'll talk about this later.
Yes, I know.
Oh, yes.
We'll talk about this later. Carry on.
Continue.
Okay, so
Damn.
I can do my action and then I can move, right?
You do your action, you can move, and you get a free action to do something non-combative.
Okay.
Hentai folder.
Oh wait, is my buff gone?
You still have your buff.
Okay, I want to use a whip, or my whip.
Okay, would you like to
With
move
the
even
fighting.
farther?
I
'Cause
mean,
you
I
still
was
have
just
some range on that whip.
I was just gonna move after.
Okay, you could do that too. Alright, so
Yeah.
roll fighting then.
And that gets a +2.
Yep, it gets a +2, so you matched. Would you like to spend a fate point? Or do you just want to take it at the +2? Hell for that. Would you like to re-roll at a +2, spending fate points? It's your choice.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me a choice. I mean,
Fucking...
I have 5 fate points now, right? Oh wait,
you
I.
have 6.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Because I gave you one.
Okay. I guess I could take a +2 to it.
Alright, so you want a +2 to it?
Yeah.
Alright. You crack it and snap the whip at the spiderling. Would you like to either damage it or move it?
Move it.
Alright. Choose within 2 spaces of it where you want to move it to.
Within 2 spaces? Okay, how do diagonals count? Like, can I do 2 diagonals?
You can
or
do
no?
1 and then 1 down, but not 2 diagonals.
Okay.
So you could do
So-
that, or you could do that. What would you like to do?
Okay, so Here.
So there.
Yes.
All right.
I can't really see the actual
Yeah,
square.
the squares on this map are skewed, unfortunately.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move up. Actually, yeah.
All right, done. And thanks to that, the last Ixa is at least able to group up with the rest.
Woo!
All right.
I'm gonna move here.
I'm just saying, y'all better clear those stakes out before I wake up, or I'm gonna just freak the fuck out.
Oh, he's tremendously.
I put you to sleep so you don't have to deal with
Honestly,
it.
not
You're
a bad
welcome.
idea.
Honestly, it worked out okay.
It's nap time. Go to sleep.
I just gotta try to carry you now.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
That's part of that movie. Don't at me.
It was the best part of that movie. I absolutely laughed at that. God damn it. Stop.
Oh?
Woman. Malachi, final turn.
To the audience, one of our players is tormenting Mark. We won't tell you how, but it's working.
Anyway, so that is that. And now it's the beast's turn. Frost, roll me notice.
Oh, you notice.
Yeah, roll me notice. Lucky bastard.
I noticed there's a lot of bullshit going on in here.
You notice and just barely duck out of the way the spiderling coming at you as it crosses you and tries to jump and leap on your face.
Not again.
At least you're asleep and you don't gotta deal with it.
You lucked out.
I need to tell y'all a story after we're done with this session.
Alright, so next one up. Other spider. Come up here. Now they're going to pick on Frost. Frost.
Oh god.
Hey,
A
Frost.
transparent DM. I'm coming for you. off.
Coming for you. Roll me will, friend.
X, go give it to you.
You also start to get sleepy.
Oh god. Whew.
Wait, hold up. I might have made an error. Hold for show. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh no. Yeah.
Because I said the Serpantis are white.
Correction. Wait. Yeah, that's why. I was looking at the Death's Hand one. I need to look at this one.
Oh. My mic was muted. Sorry for tip taps.
No, you're fine. Never mind. You're lucky for this one. You just get sprayed with some webbing.
Gross. Jizzed on me.
And yeah, it just and now you two, like, you start to fight against it. You're just a bit slowed now. Because you rolled well enough. And I was looking at the wrong sheet. So that was my fault. There's another one that can turn you to stone. For petrification.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
I see that.
Alright. Well, since this is the Loco's creations, I might as well do this. The doggo. One of the pet creations. Let's go. What are you doing? What are
Oh,
you
isn't the Locust speaking?
No, Mordecai. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. The dog now comes over to you, Delashi.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, Delashi, oh no.
Yeah. That's better.
Roll me will, Delashi.
Real talk, how much damage are you at? Because I haven't asked.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I think I only have one will. That was from the last session.
Oh, okay.
She's been
Yeah.
backline fighting right now.
Must be nice.
You feel like a pincushion. You.
I am the only melee fighter in a party full of rage, okay? Like,
Children, stop fighting each other. Fight the enemies.
I'm having a terrible dream and I'm arguing with a bro.
Delashi, the dog comes up and also roars this noxious fume in your face.
No. Keep it away.
You don't take anything yet right now, but you do feel like mucus start to form. You gotta roll a will
Ugh.
on your next one.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Serpentines now. Serpentine.
Ugh, I keep forgetting about those dudes.
Come at me, bitch.
Yeah, they're coming for you.
Good.
You asked.
That's what I wanted.
You asked.
I asked. That's what I wanted. Why aren't the fucking nerd number 3 running?
They're going to. They gotta wait. They gotta wait till after these guys move. Roll me fighting, friends.
Oh.
Hold on.
The serpentine-like creature. Ooh. Yeah, it was all twos. All twos. Yes. Yep. The serpentine-like creature comes and snaps one of its antennae and goes for a stab. And it's only one? Yeah, it's only one because we get two. Stabs at you, Gareth, impaling your side. It also like gesturing its head and whipping it about. And you just take 1 point of physical.
Gonna cringe and be like, you know what? Next time you're gonna be chop suey.
Yeah, I already said it was coming after you.
I know. That's fine. That's
I was
whatever.
gonna
Leave
be like-
sleeping Mordecai alone. Let sleeping Mordecai's lie.
Let sleeping Mordecai's lie. The other one is going to try to do special.
Can you tell me what Mordecai's reaction would be to being woken up by something like that?
Oh.
Like what? I'm sorry. Oh, that?
Yeah.
Would
That's
you
a
like,
nightmare. That's a nightmare.
Something
Alright.
on those lines.
It's going to get its one special move. Alright, Gareth.
I like how we come down here all badass. Like, we're here to save you. 10 minutes later. Ah!
Yep.
Alright. I can only roll this once, but after this it'll roll its normal fighting.
Oh, do not be doing what I think you're gonna be doing. Do not do that.
It's
This
going
is not
to
a Pokemon game.
reach-
This is not a Pokemon game.
It's going
I
to
am not
reach
getting bound.
around you and going to grab you.
You know, this is strangely poetic for what you've been setting, Mark.
Roll me another fighting. Yeah, it's going to reach and its mandibles are going to, like, those two antennae are going to whip around you, and it's going to just take a large bite of your side. And it's
Doesn't
going
Gareth have a buff?
You do have a buff.
I do have a
You
buff,
do
so
have
that
a
would be a 3, and that would be a 5. Okay, let's reevaluate this real quick.
Well,
Ooh. All right.
oh, that's...
Mm.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I don't normally get buffs, so it's okay.
Mordecai, in a sleepy essence, is like,
Yeah.
Gareth, beware.
That looks like a strange bowl of noodles. Ugh.
Mordecai, in his sleepy state, gestures some words, and it like clicks and recalls Gareth, and Gareth's wound was just imaginary. It takes taking it over to the side. It just catching cloth. Alright, so 2.
I had a terrible dream that Gareth was eating soup noodles with a fork. He always uses the two little sticks. Fuck.
It does. The other one does have you grappled, though. That is the only thing. So you are grappled by two large antennae, and it just has you here, and it's like a snake-like vice.
I am not a huggy person. Please get off me.
You
Can
are
I say
now.
that you're welcome?
Damn. I'm happy, but also upset. Look, I
Keep track of your buffs.
TLDR, I do not wish to give my players hell, but I do want to give them a challenge.
Oh, well, wish granted.
Wish is finally granted. So that is all of their stuff, and the Ixa will now be moving, and they will get to the door.
That wasn't Gareth's turn, right?
That wasn't Gareth's turn. That was the
It was
enemy's
the
turn.
snaky's turn.
The snake's turn. Now it's top of the round, and it's Ross' turn.
All right. First, not the cone. Please, not the cone. We're gonna run up here.
Actually, he's going
I'm gonna sit there and put the rifle on my back, reach down, scoop up sleepy Mordecai, sling him onto my shoulder.
Aw. No Princess Carrie?
I need a free hand to shoot things with my other guns, sir.
So wait, you put him over your shoulder? Fireman carry?
Yeah.
Fireman
I
carry.
sit there and sling him over the shoulder, rifles on my back.
Roll me physique real quick.
Oh, you better not be a fat boy.
I am a short boy. Excuse me. Mark, tell him how tall. Erica, tell him how tall I am. Y'all look for it.
5'4", 5'3", 5'5"?
It was 5'3".
5'3".
I thought it was 5'4". Hold on, you liar. Hold on.
You gotta have that extra.
Gotta have that extra inch.
Ross is height.
Would you like... Alright, I give you two options. You can either successfully carry Mordecai, but you'll have to...
I am 5'6".
You're 5'6". Oh, alright then.
Since when?
6'1" on my boots.
I think one of you rolled a 2, one of you rolled a 4.
Yes. So you can either roll at a slight disadvantage for shooting anything right now, because you're having some trouble. I got to give you at least something that's going to mitigate this, because you didn't roll that high enough. Unless you want to spend a fate point.
Oh, spending a fate point.
Alright,
Like,
spend
this
a fate
is
point.
a hero moment.
Hero moment. There you go. Spend a fate point at a +2, and then you're fine.
Yep. Swing on the
Alright.
shoulder. Grabs Ignis with the right hand. Mordecai on the left shoulder.
Grabbing him over. You wanna...
I know I got to here. How much more do I have to go? Like another 2 squares or something like that?
You can move another 2 squares, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm taking us over that way. We're gonna take like a wide berth around these things.
Alright, done.
So just shoot.
Dalashi, this is totally a moment to just go wild with casting.
Mark.
I'm going to be evil on this.
Relaxy.
I'm just gonna put
Keep
myself
going.
to your right. Ross.
Yeah, just keep yourself attached to my hip.
What'd you say, Rost?
I was telling him, yeah, keep him attached to my hip. But before that, I was like, Dalashi, kill them all.
I have an idea for something.
Alright, so you move, are you shooting?
Please shoot the serpents because you have the type advantage.
I can shoot?
Yeah, you can, so you, oh wait, yeah, that's right, never mind.
Yeah, I thought I'd use my action to pick
correct,
up Mordecai and put him on my
correct.
shoulder.
Never mind, you're good, friend.
Womp womp.
I'm helping.
Gareth, your turn. You were caught in these, I keep wanting to say mandibles, but antennae that are whipped around you. What are you doing, friend? I assume you're going to try to break free. I want to
Okay,
break
yeah, so
free.
the one that is holding me is gonna get a shot in the face, and the other one is gonna get a nice blast of web light.
Alright, you're going to take that at a minus.
I
Because
can
you,
invoke my aspect.
you can invoke your aspect if you want to spend a fate point to add.
Yeah, the magic fury.
Hey, there we go. All right. So, roll
Could I
magic.
Just not twice, because
So magic fury to mitigate the multiple, right?
spend a fate point after making a magic attack to do an additional magic
That's
attack
right.
on another creature in
That's
combat.
Right. Hi. Yep. So just roll me one magic roll. Ooh, yep. Ooh.
Not two?
Nope. If you want to roll two different ones, yes, you can. I was going to let you pick the higher of the two, because that's how I have that one.
I'll put it.
Well,
So don't worry, you hit them both
Yeah.
successfully. You were able to, yeah, they both get hit. One gets hit really fucking hard. That's 3. So, all right, yeah, fuck, that's right. So the first one is the one that held you. It's going to take 1 point, but the other one's going to take fucking dead. Because it already got hit. So you, with your arms gripped, are able to barely reach for your gun and kind of casting it like from a grappled angle and lurching your neck back to not get hit by your own shot. You take a fire and shoot, hitting it square in the jaw, and it like reels over and it lets you go. And the moment it lets you go, you pop off the secondary fire, chaining your magic casts, hitting the second one, and a full water wind slice cascades down on it, splitting the serpentine in two. And its body falls to the ground.
Now, if you want to end up like your friend, I suggest you get out of here.
It just looks at
Fucking
you.
Gareth.
Gareth.
Shit talking snakes.
Shit talking
Alright.
snakes. All right. That is your turn.
Mhm.
All right. Mordecai. Mordecai, roll me will.
I'm totally gonna invest in Will.
oh,
You are passed the
Oh
fuck
my
out, and you're starting to have a
God.
nightmare. You are in this dreamlike state. You are
I've been
running,
rolling like shit tonight.
running
Yeah.
and running
I
and
don't-
running. God.
I have
damn.
no pluses to
I
Will.
don't
It's
think
not
I've
on my
seen a
character sheet.
-4 yet.
Oh, look, you rolled all ones.
You rolled all
technically.
ones.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, Will isn't even on the board for me.
You are running and running and running, and as you're running, like you're still running and your legs are gone. And you start falling and you're just trying to just crawl. You're army crawling and you're just getting
Aw.
everywhere and you're just trying to figure out where to go. You don't know what you're running from, but you know you're just scared.
Oh.
And Rost, roll me fighting. All right. In Sleeping Beauty's quick, fervent state, he accidentally raises up an elbow, kind of like having his nightmare. You see, like, kind of mucus coming from his mouth, and he hucks it up again. And you just barely dodge an elbow that comes up from him.
Got my jacket. I'm gonna beat this boy's ass when we get back to Bane Isle.
He's hurt! He's hurt! And in his hurt state, he accidentally jerks, and you're getting angry at him for it?
No, I'm getting angry at the fact that he got his bile on my jacket.
He didn't get his bile on your jacket! He almost hit you with an elbow!
Shrug.
Damn it.
If you had Princess carried me, this wouldn't have happened.
Drag you by your ankles. Just throw you on the ground and just drag you out of here.
Caveman drag him.
Every rock, every bump, every
Just don't
uneven
disconnect the
tile.
joint, it's fine.
Christ.
You're gonna be like, ow, what happened to the back of my head?
What is that in it? Monster guts? You know.
Delashi, it is your turn
Yes.
now.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Firstly, before I do anything else, I would like to roll resources to see if I have any food to offer the dog.
Oh my god. Priorities.
Roll your
Okay.
resources. Don't worry, it's a non-combative action.
Exactly. And if it doesn't work, well,
You have two options.
Would you like to? All right, no, never mind. I'm not going to. I said I wasn't.
no. Excuse me. I have plenty of fate points.
I meant to not suggest it, to just have it go by. All right, go ahead. What would you like to do?
Okay.
God damn it.
So, if I add a +2,
Yep, that's
not
a
high
3.
enough?
Maybe.
You don't know until you commit.
That's
I'm
a
not gonna
marking, yes.
re-roll. Because I did a standard roll.
I mean, that's a pretty high standard roll.
Exactly. I'm gonna add a +2. Use a fate point.
All right. Now here's the question.
Yes.
All right. So, what aspect are you spending it on?
I was thinking the inquisitive herbalist, my
Yep.
high aspect or high concept.
That you are prepared and have other things that are on your person. I can
Yep.
roll with that. Done. Now, going back from your backstory campaign, your backstory one shot.
Yes.
So you're just doing that, correct? Or are you doing more?
I mean, would I be able to?
Remember what your allies did,
Wait,
especially in that final fight. This is the only one I'm going to give you because I want to see someone do this.
I don't know what you're referencing. I'm sorry.
Chain spend fate points.
Oh, see, I thought you wanted me to do that. I mean, how many do I have now? So I
You
spent one.
had 6 and you spent it on 1, or you spent 2.
Okay, so let me look
You have-
at my.
You've spent 2. You could spend 3 more if you wanted to, but you could probably spend 1 extra if you want.
Okay, so say I spend another, I can add another +2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's how we chain spend our fate points. As long as
Okay.
you have an aspect that works with what you're doing.
Oh shit, I should have done that.
Yes. Because this is something like you can do this, but you have
I
to
thought it
have
was like, yeah, to take
reasons.
the +2 or you reroll.
No, you can also chain spend, but you have
Nope.
to have aspects that allow you to do such. Thankfully, and this is why I'm suggesting it, Delashi has a bunch of friendship-like aspects.
I will. Yeah, I do. That's true. I'm thinking I want to use my trouble because,
Yes.
like, it's a dog. It's a dog. It's cute. Let me just reach in my bag and see if I can feed it
You're
something.
making a really stupid but wonderful impulsive decision in the middle of combat.
Yep.
God damn it.
Yay!
Alright,
So
so that's
yeah,
a 5. You find that you have herbs and snacks that it is strangely allured to.
Ooh.
Would you like it to give it to the doggo?
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
Alright, you can give it to the doggo. Roll me empathy.
Mark.
Just trust me. You've lowered its
Okay.
You've lowered its test.
Oh,
God damn it. Success. Fuck you.
Yay!
You got the dog.
you're the one.
Yes!
I know.
Is this the same one that cursed me, by the way?
No, it's not.
that one
you
died.
Killed, the one that cursed
You
you died.
killed it. It got
Just
shot in the
checking.
head.
Just checking.
looks like the one that cursed you, which might
Oh,
still
God.
have an effect on you, but that's up to your discretion.
I'm suddenly not a dog person.
Oh man. So it takes the food, and it stays to your side,
Yay!
wanting more food. It will follow you.
I give it like a little head pat.
It takes the food and starts nibbling. The spiders still look on at you though.
Oh yeah, I'm coming for those spiders.
Spider's like, can I have some?
The spiders are like, I'm going to take them, some, and then some. Give me your body while you're at it.
Okay, so I still have my
You have your
combative.
combative action.
Okay, can I get the puppy to move?
Yeah, I'll say it's to your upper side.
Yeah, go like move a little bit.
Sorry, we held for show for puppy. We resume your scheduled beatdown. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use wild magic
Oh,
on
okay.
the two.
All right.
Cause why not? And that will leave me with 2 fate points, correct?
Yeah, it will.
Okay.
Oh. All right. This will be interesting. You're using on the one right next to you, right?
I was kind of like aiming in this direction.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the one closest to me.
Roll me
Do I
magic.
need to roll? Okay, yeah.
Roll me magic.
Oh, it's taking forever to roll.
4? Okay.
I swear, if this heals it,
No, I need to see what this radius.
oh no.
Give me a roll,
If I went through all that work to get this pup and then I heard it, I'm gonna be so upset.
15. Okay. So with the wild magic, I'm gonna give you a little aid here, because you're doing it right next to you, and there's at least other party members there too. You go to cast, and you go to cast it on the spiderling, and your hands glow red, and a wave of energy affects you, your now dog, Vrost, Mordecai, and the 2 spiderlings. And you all feel the same tense and sensation that Vrost did, but now to an even greater effect.
Okay.
You all got hyper buffed.
So what's the plus on that?
That's the incremus. So turn your, if you all had +2 before, go for just straight +3, and now its duration is extended.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So now you have a +3 to physicals. You selection in that grouping right there. And it's still again for another turn. For another 2 turns now.
Meanwhile, Garrett's
Okay.
standing there like John Travolta from Pulp Fiction, looking around like, what about me?
What? That is your turn. And that is the end for that. Alright. You think I'm done? Never!
I swear to God, Mark, every time you do that voice,
No
it
idea.
cuts out. Yeah, we have like, we catch like 3 shrieking syllables. It sounds like a demon speaking to me.
Well, how about now?
Yeah.
It's good now? Yes! Good! Perfect!
Or
Well,
worse,
you
I don't
all
know.
see now!
Jesus. Lost you a little bit there, but I got the gist here.
You fools! The best is yet to come!
And you're gone.
Katunk. Katunk.
I think you said the best is yet to come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aloud, as the Ixa barely make it to the side, you see something stampeding past them.
Oh,
God.
fuck. Great.
We fought this.
It's that thing. It's that thing outside. That thing.
Katunk, 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 katunk.
I sleep.
Meet the stupidly named, because of that accursed general, Antonio! Yes, I know it's a stupid name. I'm trying to get it changed, but...
I like the things you do. Hey, Tony.
As the Ixa barely jump out of the way of this creature. Oh fuck yeah. Let's see. The serpentine gets whacked over to the side and takes 1 point.
Bitch.
You got whacked.
Now you have a raging bull.
Oh, this has been the easiest combat for me ever. I'm literally getting carried.
All right, so Delashi, roll me fighting because it's the spiderlings. It's going to be the spiderlings and the serpentine, and then that's it. The bull doesn't get an attack yet. The bull charges in, and then the others get around him. Oh.
That has a buff though, right?
That does. You have a +3.
Heh.
Oh my god!
And they have a
you lucked
+3.
out.
Oh my god.
The one spiderling that doesn't have a physical form, or that doesn't have a body to host to, tries to jump and latch over to you and misses and comes over to this side.
I got a little smack.
Also, now roll me will. Oh wait, no, it doesn't
Okay.
have that. Roll me another fighting. I keep thinking it's
Okay.
the stone ones. I need to fix that. Fuck. Yeah, it does jack
And that's
shit.
+3.
Oh wait, no, hold up. That's right, they have the buff too. I almost forgot that.
Oh, I forgot you gave it to them too.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. That's why I was like, no one heard me. I was like, oh, that's a 6.
Aha! I take back the motion. Delashi.
So I actually do get it.
Delashi. The second one doesn't do jack shit to you though. You rolled a 5.
And +3, so
Exactly.
I think I should get
Look,
a
it has the
card.
plus. It has a, well, you do get a +3 because you did have all 3 crits right there, right? Yeah.
I never got my card.
Did you not? Yeah. Hold up. I'm scrolling back up. Who got the +3s? Mordecai's. Yep. When were you supposed to get a card, Gareth? I'm looking back here. I don't see
got
you.
a 6 at one
I
point.
remember you saying
You
that.
got a. Yep. Never
I
mind. I see
remember
it.
that being
I see
said.
it. Never mind. There we go. I see it.
Mhm.
I see it. I see it. I scrolled back. Look. I just had to do some reconnaissance.
Yeah, I did some reconnaissance.
Some reconnaissance. I'm making sure people
Yeah.
got the proper cards.
Yeah, conscience that you don't have, Mordecai.
Sorry, I
There you
can't
go.
hear you when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, there's a sleepy boy in the center of the room there, friends.
Sleeping.
Done.
Well, we know we could be trying to Copperfield, so you know.
So the spider latches onto you and it digs
Oh,
around
no.
you and whips up some threads and now pulls at your limbs.
Ew.
You will now need to make fighting rolls to combat this.
Okay.
It has control of your body right now.
Oh god.
Yes, because it has the 3 and you got the 0, because you both negated each other.
Okay.
Yep. Because it's your first roll.
Gotcha.
Yes. But don't worry, it didn't do damage this time.
This time.
This
uh-huh.
time. Done. Gareth, roll me fighting. This is the last of your buffed roll. Yeah, it should be this. Okay.
That equals out.
Ah, yes, that's right. It tries to take another stab at you, and its slash goes past and just nicks your clothing.
Damn. Fuck up my shit.
It reels and reaches and then tries to lurch itself on top of the bull. Trying to get to a more advantageous position. Curling around it. What's up?
I called it a coward because it was shit talking me.
Oh, yes.
How you stuff a snake? Nah, you're more like a worm.
That is the end of that.
Wait, I came back. Did the snake speak?
No.
No.
Okay.
Actually, yes. In your dream, the snake spoke.
Oh well, fuck me.
The Ixa finally getting past the raging bull. All look to you all and wait for a nod of approval, like they don't want to leave you behind. Their saviors. You nod them off.
Yeah.
All right. They then start to leave. Everyone gets away. And the only two that are behind are Ilchemist and the one that Mordecai gave the dagger to. Yeah, because he doesn't have anything on him. Well, that'll actually work out very well. All right, done. So that is that round. Top of the round. Frost, go.
We're skirting around this thing over here, boss.
You're skirting? All right.
We're going wide because when we get here, would you believe that's the 6 away? Something like that gets
Yep,
there.
something like that.
There. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna fire shot this one here.
Oh, you're going to try to get it off Delashi?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Thank
see
you.
the spider-like threads go up, and Delashi's arm just reaches up, and are held out forcibly.
Take aim. Really hone it in. Magic, don't fail me now.
All right.
With the buff.
Nice.
The buff is not for the magic
Oh,
roll,
yeah, the
it's
magic.
for the physical roll. Let me double check. Yeah, their rolls are pretty low. Roll the dice. Let's see what you get. All right. That's a 1. Yeah, which one? How much? Oh yeah, it was just the. Fuck. That's right. Didn't have a. Delashi, I need
Yes?
you to roll me. Roll me one more fighting.
Okay.
Damn.
And then I get a +3.
Yeah. Well, your pluses negate each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you still rolled higher than it did. The spider on top of Delashi tries to pull those threads up and force Delashi to take the bullet for it.
Oh,
But
God.
Delashi barely yanks their arms down and is able to give Ross enough of a shot to pierce it and hit it. Because it was just the
Nice.
spider, it just had 1 point before going down.
Oh, yeah.
You got saved by Ross there, Delashi.
I did, thank you.
You're welcome. Now move.
Okay. I don't want another spider on me.
All right. So. That was Ross' turn. Gareth, your turn. What are you doing? You now see that there's a giant ass fucking bull there. With a serpentine that's quartered
So
around.
this is a machination or a creature?
Both.
Oh.
This is a
Antonio.
logo special.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of my little magic fury again.
All right.
And hit that and that.
Ooh, alright. Roll me magic. Roll me 2 magics, take the higher of the 2. Alright, 4. Yeah, you Alright. Yeah, they both have shitty
Oh
rolls.
my.
Alright.
Whoa.
So that one.
As one would say, bang bang.
4.
Listen, Ross.
Well, into the room, the serpentine keels over and like its pieces just get shredded, cut up
Yay.
and torn up. You see parts and chunks of its body flying from the whirls and whips of slicing wind and water. The other casting blow jumps up, hits it, pole vaults over and goes over to the spider around Delashi. Delashi, you just see a cutting cycle of wind and water tear up into the zombified body that the spider is carrying.
Ooh.
It takes 2. You see that chunks of the body are cut up and some of the threads are even torn off, but it's still keeping up, if barely.
Mm.
That is Gareth's turn. Are you moving anything? Oh yeah, you moved.
Yeah.
Mordecai, it's your turn. Our sleepy boy. Roll me another will, friend.
It's a positive.
It's a positive. You barely start to wake up. Your eyes half glazed. You feel a tugness around your waist.
What is the floor moving perpendicular to my position?
You get to speak one sentence. What would you like to say?
That was it.
That was it? All right.
I already said it. Can't take it back.
You are waking up. By the next turn, you will have woken up. All right, Delashi, it's your turn.
Just run, boy.
What would you like to do?
Yeah.
You hear the
I'm
huffs
gonna...
and snuffs and snarls of the Taurus right above you, right in front. It looking at the Pokemon trainer, so to speak, seeing your Houndoom and wanting to lurch over you.
No, it's more like a matrix. It's like a Litrike.
Tauros charge, Electrike, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move.
Okay. Where are you moving
to? It's 5, right?
to? Yep.
Okay, so I started here. I just can't see the square, so it's...
Use the arrow
Also,
keys.
vroom, vroom,
Yeah, we're
vroom.
running out of time.
You see that there is now only 10 minutes left on the clock.
I can move here. Yeah, I'm gonna move here, and then I'm going to attempt to freeze the feet of the machine.
Alright, roll me will. Or,
Will?
no, sorry, roll me magic. Sorry.
I was like, excuse me?
Yes, not for you. I need to look at other things. Okay, telephone. That's pretty solid. Aww. 5-1. You're able to get one of its legs. It's not sturdy, but it's held for a quick moment.
Okay.
Not really doing any damage to it. It kind of wants to shrug it off, but it's like pulling at its leg. Just one of the hind legs. I mean, you can always try wild magic again.
I will save that for now. Alright, I'm done.
Alright.
Because I
Delashi's
can't
done.
move anymore, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The spider's going to move at you. Because you're the closest. Actually, Gareth's within range. Gareth, roll me fighting. Your buff is done. Alright. The spider, barely with its still hanging on limbs, takes it and wraps it in claws around you. Ripping.
Oh my god, again, I don't hug.
Ripping a bit towards your arms and pulling the skin and flesh.
Stop touching me.
Take another point of physical. It burns the flesh. What are you at, friend?
I'm at 2 physical and 1 roll.
Okay. Gotcha.
I need to take like a stunt for tanking or some shit.
It is now the Minotaur, or not Minotaur. It is now Antonio's turn.
The Minotaur.
The Minotaur.
Minotaur.
All right. Oof. Ah.
We're gonna regret that here in a moment.
First. Yeah, it has stronger. It has both of these in pretty high, but physical. It shatters the ice and raises up and then turns over. Oh. All right. I'm going to do this in a roll. 1 is going to be Gareth. 2 is going to be Ross and Mordecai, and 3 is going to be Delashi and the dog.
Okay.
Alright, Gareth.
Ooh, Gareth.
It's going to look towards you. And you see its horns glow with yellow energy.
That's nice.
And just blasts in a very familiar form to what Delashi has performed before. Roll me will. God damn, that's such a low roll. You get smacked to the back. You don't take any damage, but in order to dodge it, you barely get out of the way and get back to here. Its lightning just clacks into the air and crashes, and your hair stands on end.
I am not a Studio Ghibli character.
Oh yeah?
We'll see about that.
It starts to move. Katunk, katunk, katunk.
Ooh.
This way. It's either
What
two
the fuck is that?
Alright, and top of the round. The Yafutoman. I want them to do something. I want them. You gave him a dagger. What dagger did you give him?
Is it Yafutoman?
Or not the Yafutoman, the Ixa. The Ixa. I don't know why I said Yafutoman.
I just gave him a dagger I had on my belt.
Oh, just a dagger? Okay.
I don't have any special daggers, do I?
You said you wanted it back though, right?
That's what I said, yeah.
Okay. Because he was going to chuck it at this thing.
Well, I don't know if you understood that part, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants with it.
Well, Ilkemis relayed that. That was why.
Okay. His decisions are his own.
He'll use it to still defend Ilkemis then. The two will also leave. Ilkemis trying to wait for you guys. He gets to the center and is like ushering, like, there's a path. We don't have much time. The rest have already escaped. Please.
Well, that's it.
And that is what he says. Top of the round, Vross, it is up to you, friend. You have a hurking bull around you now. Its horns seem charged with lightning, and it's gearing up to start running mad.
Oh my god. It's a Sekiro all over again.
Perry.
So
Perry for your life.
there's a secret technique that's passed down within Ross's family. Some of you might be familiar with it.
No! Make me fucking say it.
Say it.
Say the actual thing for what the reference is because I'll butcher the pronunciation, but we are just hauling ass out of here. Frost, full sprint.
Sorry, move
Running.
on Assassin's Creed reference.
No, it was a JoJo reference to part 2 with Joseph Joestar. He's like, this is passed on a secret take of the one Joseph Joestar. Run away!
Mark was looking at the Twitch chat for a
Yeah,
while
there
ago.
was a Twitch chat.
Yep.
So Vrost books it. Do you leave? Do you leave the room? With Mordecai and tow?
Okay.
Look back, and I see the situation that the bull's still pointed at me. Gareth seems to make the space between him and the spider, and Delashi's behind the bull. I'm gonna make one last pot shot at the spider before exiting the room.
Alright. Make your pot shot, friend.
Appreciated.
Alright.
Yeah.
Why the red moon? That is loud.
Alright. Vrost makes a successful pot shot. Again, successfully hitting just the spider. The whole top of it going down and curling in on itself as it like... as it crumples into itself. Oh, the Minotaur. Sorry. Sorry, Nissel. I look at the chat every bit or so because I try to focus too on the action.
I saw it.
You did. The spider mind control. They're called mind stealers. It goes down. Its body just crumples up to the floor. Gareth, it's no longer by you. Gareth, it is now your turn.
Awesome.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look to Ross, give him a slight nod, and I'm gonna make my way over. And can I cast Quicka on the child?
The child. You can. How far is that? 1, 2.
At first, I thought you were talking about Alchemist. I'm like, that's not who he's talking about.
Just barely you can cast it.
Cool. Can I give it the buff with babysitter?
You can add a +2 or do the thing. So roll your magic. So adds a +2. Yep. The quickest spell goes off. Delashi, you feel winds and whirls about you. A blue glow emits from your frame as you just feel everything in the world slow slightly around you. Is it going slower or are you going faster? You'll find out.
Alright, you're sped up. Let's go.
Yep.
Oh, like that. Fun. It's Sleepy Boy's turn.
It is Sleepy Boy's turn. Sleepy Boy, you are awake now.
Okay.
Cradled in the shoulder-carrying arms of Rost.
Oh. What the fuck?
You awoke from your nightmare.
Do I feel capable of running as fast as Ross could carry me? Just out of gut reaction.
Barely.
Okay. I'm gonna squirm out of his grip real quick. I got it. Look at situation. Oh shit, that wasn't there before. And I'm gonna cast. Names are weird. I'm gonna try to cast the debuff for yellow magic.
Ooh, drill
on
notes. All right, try to cast the debuff.
What is my magic? It's +2!
Ooh. Roll its will. You successfully cast it around it, just barely enough. It feels like there's a glow around it as you see the lightning pulsating from its horns start to dim.
That doesn't help. 0 minutes.
Ooh.
I'm
Actually,
gonna be sick.
yeah. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. As you cast it, though, you see right in front of you, DeLoco pops up, and he appears, and he's like, ah! And he goes to take a swing at you, and you raise your hands, and there's nothing.
What the
Oh.
I've been an illusionist. Who was Steve?
That was Mordecai's turn. Now it is Delashi. Delashi, it is your turn. The group is starting to turn tail and run, but not really. They're trying to just take care of priorities and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Mm-hmm.
As the whole group has finally gotten the Ixa that were prisoners escaping through the northern section, they're going up into the passageway that you guys provided them, the secondary pass. What are you doing, friend? The Minotaur is, or not Minotaur, the Taurus-like object burtling down, and its hulking form is kind of blocking your path. There's a way around it, but again, it looks slow to you.
And I'm fast.
You are fast.
So does that give me more steps?
You can see if it does. You don't know. This is all new to you.
This is true. Okay, I'm gonna go around it and try to meet up with them over here.
All right.
Oh,
yep.
also before I do that, I want to. How big is the dog?
It's about the size of a corgi, if not a bit bigger.
Oh, I'm picking it up. Do I need to roll?
Roll me physical.
I will roll.
You have the buff still. You are lucky you have that buff still.
Yeah, seriously.
Otherwise, this would have felt like a very heavy corgi. It still is pretty heavy. For its size, it's surprisingly weighted. You pick it up and it gives you a bit of fuss and then kind of buries its nose in your pockets.
Oh. Okay.
Aw, it's hunting for food.
The snacky suit.
Okay. I'm gonna just go a little bit around. So there's 5.
Yep.
Just keep going. Go all the way. Say fuck it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Yeah, you're able to make it there. Just barely.
Woo!
You feel
Just
slightly
barely.
winded, but you're good.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Oh goody! You've all
Oh god.
gone together finally. Alright, I need everyone to roll me athletics. And I need 2 athletics rolls from you.
From me?
From everyone.
Oh, okay. That's not scary at all. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. All of us are doing well on this.
Alright.
Are we? Is this like an advantage thing, or are these like 2 separate?
These are 2 separate things.
I'm gonna overclock prosthetics. I can only do that on 1, right?
You can do it on both because they're just pop 2. So pop 2 fate points and give it to each of those. If
I'm
you'd
just
like.
gonna pop it on the 2 and turn it into a 4.
That's fair.
Because there's enough 3s rolled around that if we all fail on a 3, then we're all going down anyway.
Alright. Let's see.
So I got a 3 and a 4.
Oh, damn. Alright, so what are all the 3 damn it. Yeah, that's right. Delashi, you still have your buff. And you too, Vrost. Fuck.
Did Mordecai get it too?
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Okay, so well fuck.
Hmm.
I already declared. That's fine. Oh, I go especially spry.
Alright. So, less epic than I thought, but it will still do something. The bull starts raging and charging and going from corner to corner, going towards your group, and you're barely able to duck, tumble, dodge out of the way. The buffs that Delashi gave to the group earlier, oddly coming in clutch. I'm hating this. This is the last turn for this buff anyway. Fuck. Gareth, you're able to dodge the first one, but the second one barely nicks and you get impaled on the side. It chucks and throws you at
Why
the
is everything getting me in the side? Like, that's just like your favorite place to stab me, Mark.
It
I'm
is.
not even
I am
joking.
right
You're
here.
just always stabbing me
Would
in the
you like a
fucking
leg?
side.
I will grab you right in the thigh and yeet you at your group.
Do it, you won't.
I'm grabbing. All right, its horns dig in, grab, chuck the thigh. Delashi, make another athletics roll
Oh my god.
with a physique on top.
Okay.
I will get more creative with where I stab you. I'm sorry.
Like the spiderlings, the fucking serpents stabbed me in the side. My
Well,
clothes are with the shreds. I
spider-
probably look like a hobo.
The
Like, let's be
spiderlings
real.
grabbed your arms and peeled the skin back.
I mean, yeah, it's just a common thing. Like, goddamn, they want my kidneys
They
sell on
want
the
your
black
kidneys.
market.
Give me your kidneys.
Those
Alright,
Yakutoban kidneys.
Delashi, roll me physique.
Okay.
Because that was athletics. You're able to dodge, and because again this is still the last round of it, you're able to grab Gareth, who was flung at the group.
Look who's the babysitter now.
Ooh, ooh.
He's gonna grab Delashi's nose and just give it a real hard pinch.
No.
The Taurusing bull just charging and thrashing about the whole area. Your group is now charging, running, getting away as fast as you can up the secret passway that you took from DeLoco's abode. You make it and get your way back up. You get up and you're now, it charges, tries to go for you guys. You guys barely get it up to that top terminal to where it really can't get to you because it's too small of a confined area. Its hulking form bashing and bursting through the doorway that you all go through, but not able to go through it. The whole wall of it kind of somewhat crashing in. You see the ceiling just come down as it batters and rams itself, trying to get at you all. The pathway to the prison's now collapsed. Your group runs and catches up with the other Ixaness, wondering where to go to now. You all make it through the chasm and caverns, going back up. Now with a dog in tow, your group battered and bruised.
Delashi, look out! The dog is chasing you!
Mordecai is now terrified of this dog and keeps seeing visions and flailing about,
Oh.
slightly coughing up hints of blood.
There's a yellow glow at the end of my palm. See this dog chasing after my friend.
I
I was asleep when this happened. I woke up to this.
He did.
Mordecai, it's not chasing me, I'm carrying it!
Well, then it's clearly tricking you.
Oh my god.
I forgot you were carrying it.
Hey, Delashi, would you still have some fate points? Would you like to try rolling again for wild magic to maybe help out Mordecai?
I only have one fate point,
Why not?
right?
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
I'm not making it worse, stop!
It's towards the end
Stop
of the
it.
session anyway. Throw the wild
Mark-
magic out there. Spin the wheel. See what prize you win.
This is bad because I'm always tempted because I love using it.
I know. I've tempted you with an evil villainous power.
You have. But no.
Decide on that as I tell your group.
So you're gonna wild magic and a puppy in your head just gonna.
Your whole
That's
group
true.
now makes its way to the branching point. The sirens wail and loud, and you just hear barely recalling what time is left on that countdown timer that DeLoco had assigned for the base itself. You just hear the loud whirs and chimes of everything in the base, just sirens flaring off. You get to the, as I said, you get to the bridge point back at DeLoco's laboratory, or like office type thing that you were at before. I'm gonna go back over there for a quick moment. Habushki. You're now back at the deciding point of where you wanted to go. Coming back up to his room, what is your group doing? You only have so much time left.
Is everyone here? Did everyone make it out?
Anyone have counter yeet? Nice.
I think we're all relatively okay and made it out.
On the boat before saying that. We need to keep moving.
That's true. So there were two entrances that looked like they were leading up.
There were two
Another
entrances
side.
leading up, and then there's the other side out of DeLoco's office.
That's true. Somebody else take point on this.
Mordecai, you see the vision of DeLoco, and actually now you see like 5 mini DeLocos pop up saying, you only have so many time. You only have so much time. Until you all go boom!
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
What are you going to do, Mordecai? Your
Where,
friends are in
where in
danger.
perspective from me am I seeing this?
You see it in like areas around them. So like as you look to your group, there's kind of like these little devil angel wing shoulders of DeLoco on everyone's shoulder. 2 are on your shoulder and 1 on each of your allies.
Oh my god.
And they all look at you and they're like, look at this one. Their head's
Where's
probably
the
going
baby?
to pop.
Oh my gosh. Is nobody seeing this?
Seeing what?
Oh, shit.
Pop, turn around, walk up to Mordecai, grab him by the collar, like, get a hold of yourself. Smack, 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 smack.
As you see Vrost, when you grab him by the collar and you try to like get him to get a grip, you take a look at his eyes and you see a faint, like, you know how some irises have like what would you say your eye color is, Mordecai?
You know, I think my first shot at you was green, but after staring at that profile pic for so long, it's yellow.
Yeah, the green actually now has tinges of, or the yellow has now tinges of green in them.
That's pretty cool.
Poison's still in your system. God damn it. Get a hold of yourself. Smack, smack, smack.
Get off me!
Ooh, Mordecai, he's being rough with you. You should rough him up. You have the power.
Somebody
You're
just take a direction
rough
for
with
first or something.
What's up?
Did somebody just pick a direction and starts walking before I stab something?
It's going up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, we're going left.
Well, there's supposed to be a trash chute, isn't there, on this floor?
So I've been told.
I think
Yeah.
you're right, so we gotta go
Yes.
that way. And I point to the other side of the room.
Are you going towards the one that was undisclosed in the back hall, or are you going out that room?
We know that there's a trash chute on this floor, so I believe the group wants to go this way, yes?
Add a character reminder. There's a maintenance shaft on the 3rd floor, which is one floor above us. Somewhere on the left side where Delashi probably blocked people off.
Yep.
There's a garbage chute somewhere on this floor.
Yes.
We do know that both of the paths in this back tunnel to the left are leading up. And on the 1st floor is the main entrance.
Correct.
We know the leftmost path just goes up to the next floor in some manner, and the one adjacent to it goes up.
Ilkemis pipes up and says, "Well, because you're all conversing with this, correct?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't mind me speaking, usually, I think DeLoco hides some secrets within such a thing. So, if this passageway here is unmarked, perhaps that garbage chute is just a ruse that has his own personal escape path."
I put coin on that.
I would suggest we go this path, the unmarked one.
Alright, are we gonna do it?
Don't compare, it's just let's walk here.
Alright, your whole group goes and agrees. You go further into the mountain, and you actually find that there are these weird fixated large pods.
It's what?
There are these large pods, almost like a chamber pod. It fits, I would say, it's around 15 feet wide by like 10 feet long. People could potentially go in them. Your whole group could squeeze into a pod right here.
Well, everybody in.
Here we go.
So be it.
Your whole group gets in. The Ixness, you all kind of cram in. The dog kind of sits atop Delashi's head. As you get in, and the pod itself just shoots, and you feel it go down, around, and over to the side and whip down. Your whole group gets kind of jostled in this thing. It seems like there was a strap on the side fitting for one person. About DeLoco's height, I would say. It opens up, and you're at the back side of the mountain. Seems to be various things and technological bits, some trash. All little destroyed parts. You see beakers and chemicals just kind of thrown and thrashed about.
Is there anything remotely interesting looking for mechanic-wise?
I would say not. It seems to be a bunch of failed contraptions.
I'm gonna kick one off the side of the mountain.
You kick it off the side. There's a pathway leading out into the forest. The Ixa themselves seemingly recognizing the passageway, meaning like, come, come, come. And then all gesturing at everyone. Ilkemis himself saying, it looks like they know these woods. I think we should follow them.
I'd agree with that.
Do you have a ship or anything? Any sorts? I assume you came with some sort of an escape plan.
Plan is a strong word, but we do have a ship.
Escape plan?
Plan? What's that?
Yeah, seriously.
Out of character, I think overall we did fucking awesome on this mission.
Yeah.
Except for this last part.
Ooh. Luckily, up on one of the mountainsides, coming down and kind of rappelling down from some sort of contraption, you see one of the Ixanes that you encountered before. They come to you and they see you, and it's just one of them. It's the leader. She greets you. I forgot her name for a quick second.
Starts with Nadine.
Nadine greets you. And she's like, "Oh, successful?"
Yeah. Fajiro.
We gave them the time,
Where are your comrades?
waiting outside. We
Oh,
had to retreat, otherwise risk loss. You see that there's smoke and steam coming up from where you think might be the entrance where you started your cave venture from.
Well done. Neglected to ask, Ilkemets, is this all the prisoners?
All except maybe for some that might have been working topside.
We saw some of those, right, when we first
You
scouted?
did see some of
Okay.
them.
Mhm.
You maybe presume that they got away. Maybe they were captured and at least taken ships.
Do you
Oh,
wanna?
You did save a lot.
Yeah. Nadine, did you manage to get all the prisoners up top?
I think maybe my allies, my sisters, probably did. At least any that they could wrangle up.
Ugh.
There's a lingering question on your thought, especially with Mordecai. Some of the voices that ring in your head, you see more DeLocos pop up. They're like, you couldn't save them all, Mordecai. Some savior you are. You did save a lot. I will let you know that much, too. And you probably did save them all. But will you know right now? Probably
That's
not.
fair.
Just right now, we need to get to the ship. That man still has poison in him, which, I mean, just look at his eyes. You can still see lingering around.
Ilchemist chimes up. I might be able to help.
That would be great. Let's get to the ship.
Okay. I don't have any of my effects on me, but maybe I can use whatever you have to concoct something.
Give us a few days. We get back to Bane Isle, then you have all the resources that you may need to help him out.
He seems... There's a little worry on Ilchemist's face, and then he gives a subtle nod.
It's fine.
Alright, and with that, your group ventures off and returns to your ship. The Ixanes helping leading you back through the forest, working well with the other Ixanes men that are there that you rescued. Ilchemist too, working to communicate anything that you have to ask from him. As your group marches through the forest, you just hear loud crashes and booms. It seems like now the ships themselves are firing on top of the moonstone mines that were there, leaving nothing there for anyone to come back and maybe take unless they decide to come back. Your whole group finally makes its way back towards your ship, and I need to change the music because this is not fitting back for a reprieve song. as we wind down. As we begin to wind down and still seeing the chaos and destruction that the Valuan Armada seems to have left those ruins that you were at, you just kind of look onward, just still grateful and glad of those that you were able to save and some of the things that you were able to accomplish on this venture. When I play, I don't expect to respond. What? 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 Okay. I'm getting an error message from the thing. Give me one quick second. Sorry, trying to fix the music. There we go. This will be fitting. Your group finally getting the reprieve it deserves. It needs. Some of you beaten and battered. Some of you bruised far worse than the rest. Your group now back at your ship. You take off, going and descending into more cloud cover to make sure the Valuan Armada does not take notice of your ship. Thankfully, you kept it at a safe enough distance to not be noticed or taken under consideration.
Probably activate silent running if we're trying to be really sneaky.
Yep. Your engineer having the foresight to upgrade your ship with some amenities to make it even super sneaky. The whirs of its engine and just the overall presence that it gets being masked by the surroundings. You're back to your ship. You have Ilkamis in tow, a bunch of Ixa, men and women alike, and a decently successful job well taken. You have newfound enemies with Dr. DeLoco, especially newfound grudges with what he's done to you and your group, especially those that you've come to know. And now you also have a little dog in tow, because of the apt charmings of Delashi.
So you're keeping it?
Absolutely.
Self-imposed will save. I did it good. Okay. I'm not cleaning up after it, and you need to give it a name.
Any ideas from the group?
It's yours. Name it what you want.
That's a boring name, Garrett.
Anything?
I'm not
Yeah.
exactly the exciting man in the world.
Ross looks over it. Why don't you just call it Rusty?
That's a cute name.
Damn it.
I like that name.
Whatever you decide to name it, it's going to barrel when we get back to Bane Isle. He's going to treat it right, make sure everything's all trained and ready to go. That we have no problems with it down the line.
Alright. That's fine.
Ilkamis kind of pipes up. Yes, magical creatures are definitely not one to be taken lightly.
Well, that has my seal of approval.
Oh, Mordecai, don't forget to give them all of the emblems that we collected.
Oh, yes. We killed plenty of men today, so...
Oh, that reminds me. If Aaron reaches his bag and pulls out the boots that he stole.
Wait, you stole boots?
From the first guy, I took his boots and never gave him back.
Oh my god, I
The one
forgot!
that died in the mine. Oh god.
We
He was
really,
tied up and stuck behind a statue. That man
we
is
really
dead.
left that man naked.
You
Tied
left that
up,
man naked,
knocked
tied
out.
up, and he might be dead.
Oh no, I did
No,
hit him pretty
we
hard
weren't
with that
gonna
knife.
blow up the base, so that's not on us.
I mean,
Oof.
in character, Ross don't care. He's already killed like 1,000 Valuans. That's why he has a bounty. But you know,
Poor guy. Well, at least his boots will live on.
You got to know his name too, Delashi. You just also didn't know the name of the Valuan that you made friends
know.
with.
Which I hope he escaped. Like, out of character, you should bring him back.
All these tales and more for another time.
Even though I don't know his name.
And with that, we will wrap up tonight's
Like
session.
the Spider-Man pointing at each other beam. Like, you.
Yeah.
So, our crew successfully endeavored through the Valuan mines, rescued not only Ixa, but also Ilchemist. They tackled on different foes, mechanical and creature and nature, and also a lot of Valuans from the Empire and the Armada themselves, having fun stories, disguising themselves, and running amok, and then going in guns a-blazing in tried and true
Barrel
fashion.
squad.
Barrel Squad. And with that, they've had a successful endeavor, successful adventure, and are back safely on their ship, wondering what next. There's a few things that they could do, and only a certain amount of time to do it. They only have so much fuel. Do they go back to the Bane Isle to recoup, recover, and get better situated? Do they continue on their adventure on the hunt for Eris, as well as the mission for Bane? Or they also have some Ixa to get back to their homelands, if they should so drop them off. So all that and more for the next time you guys adventure with us in Arcadia. Any final words from our cast and crew?
I'll look to Ilchemist and go, I had questions for you before I met you, before we went on this adventure. I have even more now that we found something along it, and I cannot believe I'm saying this. You'll have to wait. I am taking a nap. Somebody take the helm. I'm gonna go back to my quarters. Lick my wounds.
Yeah, Garrett's like, I've been stabbed numerous times. I'm gonna go shower.
Stabbed, clawed, bit at.
pilot us back. Y'all get some rest. Alchemist, I gotta talk to you.
I've been turned into a cow. Can I go home?
Exactly.
Delashi, any final words from you?
Well, the new name of the pup is Rusty.
Wonderful, wonderful. The Ixa nests themselves stay a bit longer with you, and we will find out what happens next time.
I imagine it's over in the air.
Until you're in the air, so whatever you do. So thank you guys for joining us again. You all have a fantastic night. I see the comments. I'll actually really quick go over these. No one has counter yeet. Apparently. So Nilsil was we had a lot of a few people watching. Thank you guys for joining in. I hope you all enjoyed the adventure. That's a rat teacher Yusuke had. Minoru Kamiya for something. There was some stuff earlier in the chat, and I apologize for not looking back sooner. I was trying to still focus on the game, but also try to chat with you guys on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're watching. I will hydrate. Jesus, I'm sorry. It is hard for me to see some of the notifications, especially thank you Daft for redeeming the hydration. I will go and down a bottle of Gatorade right now. Yes, because I have it right here. Give me this bottle. Ah, there we go. Hydration.
Drink it. Drink it.
I'm drinking it.
Do it. Bet you won't.
Ah, there we
That's
go.
right. That's right.
Thank you, Daft, and thank you everyone who tuned in. I will do. God damn it! Save your points, damn it! All right.
I got points.
No, you save your points. I will do the push-ups in a second. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed the tales of the Arcadian adventure crusade. We'll think of a catchy name for this. I swear. Maybe I'll put a poll. I'll be like, hey, name this game, please.
The Arcadian campaign is working so far, but we don't necessarily have a group name other than the ship.
More hydration. Stop redeeming the goddamn push-ups.
Hydrate harder.
I'm hydrating harder, and I'll do double push-ups. I need them for these scrawny arms for quarantine. But if anyone who needs to go now, if you have to go, by all means, I understand. We'll just wrap up some stuff. If anyone has questions for this game, has stuff that if you guys maybe know the source material, this whole campaign is based off of the game Skies of Arcadia. I spent my time doing research and looking into a whole bunch of different aspects, settings, creatures, all the different lore bits, and I wanted to expand on them all because it was such a series near and dear to my heart, and now I've brought it to my players here, who are all first-time adventurers into this game and have never played the game before, so it's all been wonderful, giving them a wonderful experience similar to the game but also new in their own right. So I hope you all, my players, have enjoyed.
Oh yeah, no, this is great. Once again, gotta get my weekly shout out to Mark for being a fucking awesome DM.
Definitely.
You have guided me through a new setting, a new system, and playing online on Roll20 all at once for the first time and made it an enjoyable experience. So fuck yeah.
I'm glad. And surprisingly, I'm so glad no one had a limit break for that final fight because I was able to make it more threatening for all of you, and I'm happy.
Yeah, I burned mine last time.
Yes, you did. I burned it in the fight with the Loco, but now Delashi has a charge for next time.
If I hadn't been Schlep, I might have gotten it back.
Oh yeah. I feel so bad for you, friend. You got bodied by your own rerolls, and
I didn't know I could stack the +2s. Is the thing.
You can stack
I
the
would have
+2s.
done it. I burnt like 2 or 3 fate points on that shit.
Sometimes it's better either or, but the thing is, if you stack them, you have to choose different aspects, and you have to make it fit.
That's fine. I burned 2 different aspects anyway, just because you have to do it anyway if you're gonna reroll.
You did
on the same thing. I didn't know that was a thing. Now I gotta listen to fucking Deloco in my ear. But it would be interesting to see the consequence at work, I guess.
Yep, you will see the ramifications of the consequence, and with this too, you all have leveled up and have had a major success. What this will allow is, for your whole group, for those of you who are watching, we're using the Fate Core system. It is a wonderful, very versatile, creative system that usually people will use for campaigns when they base them off worlds, or they have something that's not true or traditional form that they want to have more free-for-all and control over. But yes, so this is a major accomplishment. You successfully not only fought off shadows, Valuan Admiral fought through the freaking Moonstone Mines, you were able to rescue the Ixanes too, and rescue Ilkamis. You have a major accomplishment. You will get a level up, a full tried and true level up instead of the minor accomplishments, which would have given you just one little bit. So I will go over that in detail with my players real quick, if you got time for it. If anyone has to go, I understand. But you will gain 2 you will gain either one fate point permanently to add to your character sheet, or you can gain permanently a new stunt of your choosing, of your design, that we will work together and balance and make sure it fits. And everyone gets a slot for their character sheet above. For this one, I will make it. Where's your character sheets? Character sheets, character sheets. Give me your character sheets. Let's go. Oh, nope. That's not what I want to do. There we go. Alright. So, you all have your first average skill. Well, now, you get to add one more great skill, or add in one superb skill. So, choose one of those two. Actually, wait, no, it wasn't the superb. It was the great skill. That's what it was. Yeah, because 3, 2, yeah, 4, and it's going to be towards that. So above your, so everyone should have like the little boxes right there, for your character sheets. I have them over here on my sides. That's why I'm looking over to the side here. Mm-hmm. You get to move one of your skills up to that +4 skill, right there. So that box to the right. Yes.
So if I move something from +3 to +4, do I move something from...
You move something from your +3 to +4, and then put something else in that +1 spot below them. So you get to shuffle... So since we have this major accomplishment, you get to shuffle a few stats around. So shuffle your character stats, how you better feel your character is fleshed out now.
But it can only go up +1.
It can only go up +1 from the good to the great status.
So I put a good and great, put a fair to replace the good, and put an average to replace the fair. Is that right?
Correct. And you will also get, so that will, you get to put one new thing in one of the +1 spots.
I see. Okay, cool. So move one thing up and from 3 and fill in the blanks.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I might be having +1 will.
That would be...
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
That would be very helpful.
Yes, it would.
So reiterate for the other players if you still don't understand. Basically one of your solid like skills, as long as it's a 2 or higher, move it into that upper section. Where the +4 is. I would suggest, honestly, what makes the most sense is moving any of your +3s into that section, and then adding a new skill into your +1 below that, and then shuffling those around. Okay?
I think I get it.
Yeah,
anything above a +2 can get moved up into that next segment.
Correct.
So, like, for example,
much easier
I
to
have
show
fighting
you
in
physically.
+2, right?
Huh?
Right. For example, I have fighting in +2.
Correct.
I could take that up to a +3 if I was to move, like, say, my burglary or notice up to +4.
Correct.
Would I be able to take something from +2 to +4, or does it have to go 3 then 4?
For this one, since it's a major accomplishment, you can do from your +2 to +4.
Okay.
So correction for you too, Tyler, Mordecai, Tillin.
Is there any way for us to go from +4 to +5?
Not at this moment. Once you get done at in the realms of Ixa, that will be your secondary major accomplishment, and that will be your +5. So it will be anything from your +3 or +4. You can move that to a +5.
All right. And besides moving the skills, we either get a new permanent fate point or we get a new stunt.
Yes.
Okay. Gonna change mine to 6 fate points. That's what I'm taking. Which then I'm moving. Oh damn! What am I gonna move?
Also, one other final note. If you want to change any of your aspects at this point in time, you're able to do it. You can also do that with a minor accomplishment, but with a major accomplishment, you're able to also change your high concept if you want. So if you find that now with your adventures, with your travels, with things that have progressed, with things that have progressed, if you find that there's something more befitting of your character, or something that speaks out to you in your adventures, like the barrel hoarders or something like that, something funny or fun or gimmicky, you can now add that into your change that for an aspect. Just change one of them, please. Just note that you're able to change your concept, your high concept, and any of your minor aspects. Actually, I think there's a lot you could do with the major. I think you can also change out one stunt, but I'll leave that for next time too. Like if we go into stunts, I want to leave them for our little mini session that we'll do when we all can reconvene. Whew! Sorry, that was a lot to throw at you there at the end.
No, it's good. If you're still on, I might do some of that now.
I will be on. If anyone wants to converse with me, I'll be here.
Still on screen?
Again, yeah, I'm ending the stream now. Thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to finish explaining that for our players and for those watching.
It's just weird but cool.
I hope you enjoyed the Arcadian game. We will see you next time. I doubt it will be next Wednesday, but we will see what happens with our group and what they would like to do. It is a Wednesday basis, so any Wednesday, but our group's discretion. So I will always make sure to notify you either on Facebook and or Discord. Pop your exclamation mark Discord if you want links to the Discord link. For those of you watching on Twitch. And have a good night, everybody. Remember, keep being a hero. Bye-bye. Alright, now I'll do those push-ups. Alright, wait, hold up. I gotta do the push-ups for the stream. Shit. Alright.
You robbed them.
Let me do this. Because you redeemed it. I gotta do that. I gotta keep true to the damn thing.
But you like...
Alright, before I leave stream. Alright,
That's
here we go.
Can't just do it off camera. No one's gonna believe that shit. All right, how many push-ups does each redemption do?
It's 5 each.
I have those same sleep pants, Mark.
Look at that ass, Jesus.
I know, right?
There, it's 10 for the...
That's the most Mark thing I've ever fucking heard. He like is doing like an all-might laugh while doing push-ups while people are commenting on his ass.
Alright, let me double check the redemptions. There was 2 redemptions. And just a whole lot of hydration. There we go.
Your boy
Hey,
needs
Ginny,
fluids.
thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed as well. And still expect for fun shenanigans eventually when the time frame comes. Because I still have plots and plans. Alright. Now with that, keep on being a hero. There's my spiel. Have a good night. Good night, everybody! I'm mythology. I'm anthology. I'm out of here. Whatever Genie said at the end of Aladdin. That. Good night, everybody. I'll see you on for... If anyone wants, I'm also streaming tomorrow. We'll have fun times then. That'll be more game stuff. Pokemon. All the Pokemon stuff. The new DLC. So see you guys.